We also have a Qdoba here that's pretty new. There's some
Since Pluto's
competition
not
now.
here, I'm going to go pick up some food real quick. I'll be back in 5.
Shit, 5 minutes. Okay. Matt, do you got a link to the picture of your
Yes.
character?
A link to my what?
The picture of your character.
I think I do.
I want to make a token for it so that I can fix the stream overlay. Who's that?
Sorry
And
about the
there's
delay.
Pluto.
Oh, it's Pluto.
As soon
Yeah.
as Mantis leaves.
That's fine. I
AFK5.
still got.
I don't
still
have a
gotta
link
eat.
to the token, but I can link you to the
Okay.
reference picture if you want to rip a token off of that.
Oh, yeah. The picture is all I need. And I'll just cut it up. Cut it up good. Cut it up real good.
I would use the one with the like the mantle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry I'm late and it took longer because I had to clean the pan or the pot that I was using. Because normally this
I don't
pot
even know
was
where I
like,
found that picture, but I'm glad that I did.
I mean, aside from the
Normally this
weird
pot, everybody only
line
uses
around
it,
the
but
nose and how the
randomly
nose seems like a
Derek
slightly
happened to use it
different
this
color,
morning.
that kind of bothers me, but other than that, the rest of the picture's pretty cool.
Are you really late if we haven't started yet?
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
would
late?
have started like a minute earlier if you were here, but otherwise we weren't ready till then. And Mantis was like, well,
Okay.
Pluto's not here,
Well, I'm
going
gonna
to
go
get
get food
food,
now.
so don't worry about it.
On the bright side, you're here before the GM is.
Yep.
Be right back.
Technically, yeah.
Oh my god.
Now we lose.
As
yeah.
soon as everyone else gets back, I'm gonna go AFK too.
Me
just
too,
because.
because I gotta like order pizza and stuff. What was I looking? Oh yeah.
yeah, like I don't even have anywhere to be. I'm just gonna leave for the principle of it.
Exactly, yeah. Everyone else is doing it. It's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
I just leave without saying anything.
Yeah.
Good.
Most of the time it
Yes.
doesn't matter because you're so quiet anyways. But every now and then, it's like, wait, where's Ron? Guess he's AFK. Not usually though.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Why hasn't Ron rolled initiative? What's going on here?
Usually he's back by that point.
He like
Whenever we
senses
start
it.
asking. That's when he gets
Oh,
back.
combat. Yeah.
My combat senses are tingling. I must get back to my computer. All the talking's over.
Yeah, the talking stopped. It must be combat time.
That's right. Ron's gonna have to talk next session because he went off on his own.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
Got tired of following Tiki.
Yeah, and he didn't want
I
to give
think-
his blood to get in the library. It's like, ugh, gross.
I don't know, Ron's had a couple moments where, like, when he is on his own or doing something separate from everyone else, then that's, like, his time to shine. Like, the time he betrayed us all. That, yeah.
that was a pretty funny session.
I
He actually wasn't
mad.
talking a whole lot during that because he was messaging me instead because he was invisible, so
True.
like you guys couldn't know where he was at.
Yeah, well, why do you think all my characters since then have had insanely high perception?
Huh?
Okay.
You're
So
paranoid
that's
of
Sensitive and
Ron?
whatnot.
Yep.
Alcohol might
Just
have
find
slightly
Ron
been
when he tries
involved.
to hide.
Maybe alcohol. Gee.
Yeah, I need to start doing that more. I don't buy alcohol often enough. So I don't have, like, just random beer or cider sitting around to drink during...
That reminds me, I have to go get it.
Alcohol's
Yeah, I
not
have a-
like super good though for D&D sessions. Maybe like light alcohol consumption, but definitely not like
Yeah, light. Definitely not
Yeah.
good
Oh, yeah.
drunk, for sure.
No,
It
I
gets
maybe
really
I'll a lot of
bad.
times have like a single beer while I'm playing Pathfinder or something.
Yeah, I would have, like, 2 in a session usually. Or not usually, but sometimes. But
Like right now, I
recently
actually have
just
I
haven't.
have a single a single beer, and I don't think I'm gonna have another one, but I have just the one beer. Then it's Alaskan White. It's pretty 5%. Yeah, pretty light.
Yep.
All right,
I
I'm back.
usually drink tea during our sessions, though. Yeah, I drink tea more often than alcohol, at least.
I would hope so.
It feels like
Caffeine
anytime I
is-
ever go to a
Okay,
bar
I'm
with my
back.
sister, she like senses what the high alcohol beers are. She always seems to get those ones.
Oh,
Or she knows what they are.
Maybe, I mean, I don't know.
she's a label reader.
Usually it's like, oh, I've never had this one before, and then they bring it out and it's like in a smaller glass. I'm like, what's the deal with that? And they're like, oh yeah, that's like 20% alcohol or something. Like, is that even a beer at that
Oh
point?
my
Like, what the
God.
hell?
That's insane. No, thank you. So Mantis, I think we're all here and ready. Pluto got here like a minute after you left, less than a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's no
But
problem.
anyway, does everybody remember what happened last session?
Yeah,
Yeah.
house teleports. And did we go to the docks already, or were we gonna go to the docks to try and figure out a boat situation? Oh, we got jobs, right, on the boat ship.
Not yet. You were going to go to the docks.
I think that's what you guys were talking about doing. I mean, I'm
Okay.
pretty much hoping to just get over there by. I don't know, I guess I could get over there however the hell I want and just be like, I found my
Yeah,
own way over
you
there.
said if you could get a job, you would go with us. Otherwise, you would get your own way over there, and we'd meet up or something.
Yeah, but I could totally just go with you guys and just be
Or
like,
maybe
yeah, I'm finding my own way over there.
maybe we'd end up going on the same ship, even if you get yours paid for, and we all have to work. I doubt there's that many ships going.
Sounds like a good
back
deal
and
to
forth.
me. Yeah. Is it initiative thing? Yep, it's correct. Okay.
I need to do something about this desktop mic, like hang it or something, because like the slightest touch on my desk activates it and makes it sound super loud.
Yeah, like when you open that beer.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I think people need
I
to know.
like it. Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Nah, I don't know. You could get one of those filters, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know if the filter would help at all. I'm not sure.
I don't think I've ever.
Because it's more
had a
of the
problem with
vibration
your...
on the desk than it is anything.
Oh, it's only your fan. Your fan's like the only thing that's ever bothered me with your mic. It'll pick up your like either computer fan or other fan.
That should be better now that I have a different graphics card.
It is better now. Yes, I have not noticed it recently.
I haven't got this graphics card's fan to turn on yet, so...
So we might need to play something
So-
that's terribly unoptimized.
Lee Longbeard is going to be getting drunk. I am not.
Okay.
That sounds reasonable.
Where?
Sounds like something Lee
He
Longbeard would
brews
do.
his own beer, so he has some in his apartment. Just random alcohol.
Are we all in the same
Right.
place right now?
No.
I don't
At
know.
this
Where are we in
particular
our
moment?
apartment?
Maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
Are
actually,
we
yes. At this
already
particular
going towards
moment,
the
you are.
forest?
You're
yeah,
all
we
at
met up
Miranda's
at the
house.
end.
That's where you left off.
Okay.
It is evening, 2 days after you got back, or a day after you got back from California, and
I miss it already.
Isaiah has spoken to his advisor and has given the party information about a trip to an excavation site in, what did I call it?
No,
Urich.
somewhere nearby. or something. It was Uruk. Yeah,
Yeah, it
I was
was
thinking
Uruk.
Utrecht for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And he should know within a day or two whether he has gotten a position for this. Possibly even tomorrow.
Okay.
I should be able to grab. Or not. Well, I don't know my password.
Neither do I.
I guess Mantis has it.
What?
No, he's typing
Never
something
mind.
else. Never mind.
I guessed it right first try.
Good job.
It's not live right now, but
Yeah, it looks like it's not live right now, but here it is.
Pluto got to it before me.
Oh, it's a different thing. It's
She
not,
changed her name.
Oh.
Actually, I think it's technically just a different Twitch channel.
I would say because I'm still
That too.
following her original Twitch channel.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, there it's on. Alright.
I didn't know Ron's a fighter rogue.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, I learned something new. Cool.
It's like the first multi-class we've had in a while.
Aren't we all
Or
technically
maybe with this
multi-classes?
group.
We're not talking about
Kind of.
Citizen or whatever.
Yeah. He's the first one that's actually going for a multi-class build.
Well, as soon as I can, I'm multi-classing Gunslinger.
Yeah. So you'll be the second one then. The second multi-class character.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's what Hester's wondering.
Isaiah
What is
goes to
Charlotte
school,
doing?
but not the Isaiah
Working.
goes to school session.
Working on what?
My job.
What is your job?
I'm still on the clock, so I've been taking phone calls this whole time, so I have no idea
Real life
what's
job.
going on. Yeah.
Oh,
So you're asking the wrong person.
I'm gonna go bug the guys.
Okay.
All right, what are all you doing?
We want to go find jobs on a ship.
I think Isaiah's like way behind on his schoolwork probably, so he'd probably be working on that, like getting caught up.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge history check to see how quickly you're able to catch up.
Okay. I'm probably gonna bomb this roll since I've been rolling really well on these sorts of things. It's plus 10. No, I mean, it's kind of bad, but whatever. It's not too bad.
Okay. So, it seems like it's going to take the rest of the night, maybe a little bit in, like, past midnight for you to catch up, but you think if you stick, keep your nose in your books and don't get distracted by other things or other people, you can get most of the reading you need to catch up on tonight.
So yeah, Isaiah's probably somewhat standoffish if you try to interact with him too much. Although he might be willing to explain like what he's researching or something, like a little bit, just because Usually, if he's actually talking about what he's studying, then it's not really hurting him as much to do it. Like it's helping him out in term. Usually, when you explain something, you understand it better, or it helps you remember it.
The best way to master something is to teach it.
Yeah, so he'd maybe see a little bit of the value of that. So people are asking, if like Hester asks him about like what he's studying, he probably would explain about what he's studying a little bit, which is mostly like he's studying ancient
I like how it says
civilizations.
I'm a human unknown on
Oh
the
yeah, I
stream.
haven't fixed that yet, but
Oh.
what are you? Are you
That works for me.
He's unknown.
He's unknown.
I think he's a witch.
Right. We were just
Does
talking
he
about
weigh
he's
more
witch
than
and
a
he's gonna
duck?
and Hester's gonna be multi-classing into gunslinger at some point, but that hasn't happened yet. If I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah, I think Gunslinger might be on my list of prohibited classes, but
Well, too
maybe
bad.
I'll take those away after 5th level.
Alright, because I planned on specking into, cleric or kidding.
That should be
Gunslinging wit.
okay after 5th level.
It's gonna happen.
So, Isaiah's studying. I am brewing / drinking beer, I guess. I guess drinking what I brought over.
Is he
That
brewing in this house?
I brew in
No.
my apartment.
He brews in his apartment.
Not in the house. Not in this house.
So just think of a college student brewing in his house or the dorm room. Yeah.
So one's studying and one's drinking. Yeah, it's like a damn frat house in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're brewing
Those are
beer,
Hester's
you're not
work.
making mead, right? You're actually making beer.
I'm
What's
pretty sure
Rodney
I
doing?
brew beer.
And these guys used to go to the same
He's
school
sharpening a
as me,
stick.
but they that's like the old joke. I'm sharpening my gun from a podcast I listened to. The gunslinger talking about sharpening his gun.
Hey, you could be cleaning the gun. It's super legit.
Sorry, what's Rodney doing?
Sharpening a stick.
God damn.
But
No, he's a
but he sharpens his
improvised
gun with
weapon fighter.
yeah. You should sharpen a gun with a whetstone. It's what you do.
Hester shouts in the middle of the house. What are we supposed to be doing?
We're supposed to go
Whatever you'd
figure
like
out
to do.
what these stupid points on the map mean.
Then why aren't we doing
Points
that?
we don't know.
We have
He has
magic.
homework to do. Look, he has homework to catch up on. We can't do it till tomorrow. Besides, I'm getting drunk, and I take another big drink of beer.
Yeah, I've been putting off this homework for like 2 weeks. I didn't get very much of it done in California.
We're gone for 2 weeks. Like, he's so behind, and I'm behind on my drinking, and yeah, we'll go to the ports tomorrow and figure out how to get overseas.
Tomorrow?
You can go now if you want.
Oh god, alright. Hester's sick of this, and she's like, I'll be back in a few hours. And she just leaves the house.
Okay.
She's gonna go and explore.
Okay.
She sees what there is to do around... What is she, in Baltimore?
Yeah.
She's gonna ask the local folk.
What exactly is Hester trying to ask the local folks?
You go
She
watch a
comes up to
baseball
somebody
game.
very, very, like, off-putting, and, said... She says, what's good in this, stupid place? And those are
Well,
her exact words to mimic her
the,
one.
the one diplomacy.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, most of the people you walk up to are kind of off-put, but there's one guy who is wandering around on the streets who
Tries to sell you some watches in his jacket.
Right. Probably.
he tells you that my brother owns a nice pub over yonder, and he points to the west. And he says it's called the Open Barrel.
Hmm. Usually I'm not one for pubs, but this one sounds interesting. Mind showing me to it?
Yeah, I'm on my way there myself. Follow me.
If only you would
Alright,
have
sweet.
told Lee you're going to a pub, he would have been down to go with you.
Well, she didn't know she was going to a pub.
Yeah, I know. Just saying.
Wait, is Lee jealous?
No, it's fine.
And this is the guy who shows up. Starts taking you over to the pub.
So,
Haven't we seen this picture before? Is this a
Yes.
coincidence or is
Owen Wilson was not
My
Owen
favorite
Wilson. I
NPC.
mean,
or is that just a token?
I'm down
that
for going
means
with Owen
we're using
Wilson.
it? I don't even know.
I'm not sure that's a wise idea.
I'll be fine.
But I'm not there to stop him, so...
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just let Hester do her thing. She can take care of herself.
Let Hester deal with Hester things.
yeah.
Actually, sorry. I lost my way. It's over this way. And he walks back down this road over to here.
I'll sense his motive just to see if he's trying to lead me on somewhere else.
You can believe what you want, but if you follow him, he eventually leads you to a pub with a banner over it called the Open Barrel.
Legit.
And he opens the door and he says, ladies first.
I smile at him. And I give him a tap on the shoulder. You're such a gentleman. And then I hex him.
oh my god.
Okay, how are you hexing him?
I'm using my charm hex.
Okay.
Come here.
What is the DC on that?
The DC on this is going to be 16. 16 will save.
Looks like he fails.
Alright, well his he's increased in attitude towards me.
Okay. And so he's like, you know what? I like you, man. After we're in here, I'll get my brother to give you the finest stuff we've got. It'll be on me.
Well, I hope it's good. I'm not a fan of much cheap beer.
When you get in there,
They're multiplying.
Oh my god.
see somebody at the bar who looks like it must be his brother, and something's a little bit off-putting about this place. It's kind of dim, and although there are people here, it's not super crowded, and the floor is covered in this hay, and it's pretty rank and rancid. The air
Are there
feels a
any
little
other
bit
people here?
damp. Yeah, there are other people here. It's not crowded, but there are other people here.
Dive bar is dive bar.
This is the diviest of dive bars.
Yeah, man.
And this guy introduces himself as Alex. He's like, come meet my brother Trevor. And he sort of
Alright.
pushes your back in and leads you up to the bar.
Hey, careful. Just met you.
And he says, hey Trevor. This is my new best friend. What'd you say your name was again?
You didn't even get. I didn't tell you my.
You didn't? I could have sworn
Nope.
you done. Well, what's your
I
name?
tell him it's Hester.
This is my new best friend, Hester. Ain't she a looker? And Trevor says, mm-hmm. She's a looker,
What kind
I
of look do I
suppose.
give?
You give a pretty nice look to him, if you try.
Yeah, she tries. Step 1 is to get everybody charmed and enchanted with me.
Hester's taken over, huh?
Yep.
Well,
With
we
my
didn't
army
want
of
to do
Owen
anything
Wilson.
tonight, so Esther went out with Owen Wilson and met Owen Wilson's
Owen
brother,
Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Alright, she'll opt for something to drink. Something,
Okay.
something light or sweet. And then she'll ask, like, do they have any games they play?
Game? Most people around here come to drink their sorrows away. But we might have something for you to do. I think I have a dart set down in the
That'll do.
basement here. You said you wanted something light and sweet?
Yep. Like I said, I'm not a big drink.
Hmm. What do you suppose she means by that, Alex? Alex gives Trevor a shrug. Can you specify, miss? What is it you want?
Hmm. Oh, don't worry. She has her guitar case with her. She says something sweet. Something that tastes good.
Let's see. Well, Alex, why don't you think of something? I'll go get those darts. Alex strokes his goatee in puzzlement while Trevor goes and fetches the darts. And a couple minutes later, he comes back with the darts. And there's a guy who's sitting off
Also, if other
to
people
your
wanted to do
left
stuff in this time,
at the
you should
bar.
probably catch them too.
This guy says, "Why don't you get her a Kahlua milk or something?"
Yeah, one of those. That way I don't take up like this whole like role play by myself.
It's fine. It can't be as bad as Isaiah goes to school.
Isaiah Goes to School was an epic adventure. It was very entertaining. Um,
Alex says, "Yeah, one of those."
as
And
soon as this night's over, we'll do stuff. So whenever you want the night to be over, that's when it'll be over.
Alex goes behind the bar and starts preparing one of those. Go ahead and give me a D100. Matt. Okay. And Trevor goes and places the dartboard up on the wall. And the guy who yelled out to you says, "You know what? I want to join you too." He stands up a little wobbly. He goes over to and beckons you and Alex to come over to the dartboard.
We're gonna play around or what?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And you can go ahead and give me a ranged attack roll versus these guys' ranged attack rolls to see how well you do.
Okay. Well, on my turn, I'll give you a ranged attack roll. But on their turns, I kind of like I goad them on and I give them a hard stare and I evil eye them. Make a penalty there to their attack roll.
Also, go ahead
You're
and
supposed
give
to wait
me
until they win, and then they bet you money, then you do that.
That would be a good
me
idea.
a perception check. Okay. You notice that the guy who told them to get you a Kahlua milk and who's joining you in the darts, he has this mustache on, but it doesn't seem to be the same color as the rest of his hair.
Bleh.
And he also has glasses on. But there don't seem to be any lenses in there.
Yep. Should have brought me with you. I could have fixed that problem right away.
And
Is it even the? Nah, I'm probably not the same
It's the
guy
same
though.
guy. It is. It is. Why else
and
would
so
he
he
have
says,
a big mustache?
how about a best of 3? And he goes up and he throws a dart.
All right.
And what's the? Oh, it doesn't matter since Evil Eye works for a round anyway.
Yeah. I evil eye him just to cheat a little bit.
And then you cackle, you laugh when he misses.
And
She doesn't have that yet.
Oh.
so the black guy, he doesn't do as well as you on this first round.
That's right.
And he actually gets a 17. And the other guy does a little bit better than him. But not quite as good as you.
Oh yeah. I'm winning.
The black guy says, You're doing pretty well, miss. And Alex says, Yeah, you're pretty good at this. And they step up to take their second shot. This time, guy in the middle.
Ooh.
He he starts moving his hands and doing a prayer to himself.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Didn't we get this guy arrested?
Yeah, wait, we got him to stop, didn't we?
We got him kicked out of baseball.
And he hits a
Jesus.
bullseye on the second roll.
Plus 27. uh,
And the other guy, he hits like the 2. Like the very outer portion of the 2.
so a double.
Sure. And he says, looks like you have a game, miss. As
Looks like I
the
do.
black guy. Huh?
She says, looks like I do. And now she's getting not
Cracks
so
it.
sure of herself. So the game has changed now that does she realize that he's using magic with her spellcraft?
You can go ahead and give me a spellcraft.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. You realize that he's casting a spell called True Strike.
Yeah, now she's getting like wary and apprehensive. It's all fun in games until she realizes that uh-oh, other people have magic.
And he goes on for his third round. Alex steps up first. And this time he doesn't do his prayer.
Yeah, she's not so sure anymore, and her range attack isn't so good anymore.
And he says, well, looks like overall I got the most points. But miss, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from abouts?
Oh, you know, far about the other side of the city.
where
Oh,
are you
okay.
from? Oh my god. You're from far abouts.
Well, me here, I'm done with this city. I'm going over to Europe in a couple days.
Oh, is that so? I don't know why you'd want to go to
Yeah.
Europe.
Well, I've had some trouble here in this city, and I think I can make my life better over there.
Well, I hope you're right, because Europe sounds a lot more boring than this place, Baltimore.
And he says, even without you asking, I'm working as a chef on a steamboat. I've never been on a steamboat before, but
Oh,
this this is exciting. It's new. It's crossing the
oh, I'm sure
ocean.
it is. And she picks up her drink if she ever got it,
Alex brought it
and she
over to you.
like pretends to take a drink, but she just kind of like throws it back and like she drops the glass and she says, "Oops, I'm so sorry."
What is happening?
She's pressing the eject button and doing it poorly. She says, "I'm so sorry, Alex. I'm super clumsy. I hope you don't hate me."
Alex is like, yeah, that's fine. I don't hate you at all.
She says, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave some money here. I leave like whatever coinage it is do we use gold? What are we using? Dollars?"
Reason goal.
I leave him like a few like I don't know, copper to replace the glass and to pay for the drink. And even though he said he'd have it on the house. And I tell the others, "Well, it's been delightful. Alex's brother, Dart winner. Maybe I'll see you again sometime." And then she exits
Okay.
awkwardly. And then she's like, "Shit," when she looks around.
Had too much fun, Hester?
No idea
She's
where
gonna
to go.
wander around the city trying to find her way back.
It's gonna take her a few hours,
Yeah,
but
and
she
the lizard
eventually
like
makes it
looks
back.
up when she starts to feel these feelings and looks at Charlotte and like pads like over her book or whatever. Like purposely trying to interrupt her. Are you still on the clock? I'll assume that she is. The lizard jumps off from like wherever it is, and it goes and like it pads around on what's your name's character? Isaiah?
Mm-hmm. Isaiah?
It gets all over your
Isaiah.
book, and it like does its weird like nervous like tap dancing.
Okay. Isaiah's probably having none of that. Probably just shoves it away like stupid lizard and trying to do my homework.
It gets back up on there.
I pushed it back off again. It
All
probably
right, it's
pulled
gonna
my book
bite
up
this
above the
motherfucker.
table. Uh,
Probably against flat-footed.
yeah, I probably wouldn't have like my armor and stuff on while I'm like studying, so it probably hits, I assume.
It like bites your finger or something.
Isaiah goes and gets a serving bowl and puts it over the lizard.
Oh.
Get suffocated, lizard.
It's going
Only
to
for a little while.
frantically try to get out of the thing, and then move to somebody else and try to like get their attention, however a lizard can, while Hester wanders the city trying to get back.
I think after watching him put like a bowl over the lizard, that might have caught her attention.
Probably.
So she tries to sense the motive of the lizard, and
It looks concerned, like worried and anxious.
I guess at this point, Charlotte didn't even know that Hester left. Um, so she looks around and she's like, "Where's Hester?"
She went out.
She went out. Where?
Yeah, out the door.
What?
I don't know where. She didn't say. She just said she wanted to do something. She's bored. As if we're not good company. And I look at myself and I look at Isaiah and Rodney and just like thinking we're the best
Then
company.
you look back at the bottom of your empty mug.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for better company than us. I don't know what she was thinking.
Well, perhaps she doesn't appreciate study as much as we do.
Yeah, I'm studying the bottom of this cup.
I think
Seems
Charlotte's
pretty
coming to the
empty.
terms that Lee is just studying alcohol.
That's been my thing the whole time. I want to make the perfect beer. Chemistry in school is just, a means to the end.
She looks back at the
The lizard gets in the mug.
lizard. Gets in a mug.
In the mug,
Yeah,
Ew.
it tries to get your attention.
I just
Okay.
look at it. The mug's empty. I don't really care. I'm not getting another
It
beer
like
yet.
stands up on its hind legs and like tries to like bang against the mug or whatever, making like a insignificant amount of noise.
Okay, I'll be like, I think this lizard wants something. What'd you do to it? And I look at Isaiah. It's
I
mad
didn't
at
do
me.
anything. It bit me.
Well, I mean, it seems to
Oh,
be getting our attention, but he has
stupid
it.
thing.
But I don't understand lizard. Do you?
I don't speak
No.
lizard.
Shoot. Do we know magic? That helps.
Do you know how to speak with lizards?
No.
Neither do I.
It like the lizard rolls its eyes, as like difficult as that might be to see. It climbs out of the mug and then like skitters towards the door, and it does its little
Okay.
like tap dancing thing by it.
You guys want to follow a lizard?
As long as I don't have to drive any horses anywhere, I don't think I could do that.
Well, it would be good for us to go for a walk, though. Just keep our legs stretched out, especially if we're going to be cooped up on a boat here
Okay,
soon.
okay, well, we'll follow the lizard. Maybe it has to do with Hester. She seems to have a special connection with that thing. Probably explains why it bit Isaiah. So, I go to the door and open it and see what the lizard does.
It starts to like like crawl out like onto the porch or whatever the steps, and it goes down and it looks in a few directions trying to find like where its bond is like strongest with.
Okay.
and then it goes a bit, and then it waits. It tap dances. I guess that's its body language for
Yeah,
I'm Mr. Lizard. Look at me.
I kind of understand it wants us to follow it now, so I'm down to follow it.
Also, objective 2 has been complete. Get the familiar to lead the others. Become the ringleader.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for your lizard.
It just gets crushed by a car.
There are
Oh
no
my
cars. This is the 1800s.
A hoof, then.
That would be cruel.
When it gets to one of the street corners, there's like this fence, and it gets caught off guard as this dog comes running up to the fence and starts barking at it really, really, really loudly. Ruff, 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 ruff.
I yell at the dog and I'm like, "Get back, stupid dog!"
But otherwise, the dog is stuck behind the fence, but it's snarling and trying to get to the lizard.
It runs back to whoever's closest to it.
Me, probably.
Lee?
That's
Alright,
your
it
dog.
runs back to you and it climbs up your leg and into your beard.
Okay, I'm drunk enough. I don't care.
And then its head pokes out. And with one of its little arms, it points in a direction.
It points. It's that intelligent. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's fucking intelligent.
Okay,
It's a
so
familiar.
if it's pointing where to go, then yeah, I just follow the directions it gives.
And in about a half hour, you'll meet up with Hester. Hester, go ahead and roll me another D100. And you meet up with Hester over here.
She's like, yeah, further away from the house.
I should probably be moving my character around, but sounds like work. Over here.
Yeah.
I realized I didn't see your ping, so that's why I was like, something's wrong. Hey Hester,
Hey.
your lizard found you. I followed him. How you doing? You
Where
getting
is she?
lost?
Just somewhere.
She's just on a random side street that looks like it was maybe similar to one of the ones that Alex took her on, but they all look so similar in this town compared to where she comes from.
She
There's so
she
many
runs
of them.
over towards Lee and she's yelling, "Oh, thank you. You found."
Don't thank me. Thank your little lizard friend here.
Who did you
He
think I
got
was
us to
thinking?
follow him.
And she puts her hand out and waits for the lizard to jump out of his beard and onto her hand.
Does it or does it stay in my beard?
It does. It returns to her
Okay.
faithfully. But it looks back to you, and if it could give you a lizard thumbs up, it would.
Okay, cool, cool.
She hugs the lizard, and it rolls its eyes again. Oh, okay, okay, Lee, you're here too. Take me back.
Okay, did anyone else go with me, by the way, or was it just me?
No, they just left you.
It was just you.
They're like,
No,
screw that.
I'm
Okay.
with you. Sorry, I was clocking out and finishing work
Okay.
up.
Okay, then since she also says, "Oh, Charlotte, you're here too. Thank you for bringing Lee with you to find me."
I'm not sure you should be roaming around Baltimore by yourself.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. It just, I can't really find my way around too well without a
My
guide.
point
I
exactly.
abandoned my other one.
You can't find your way around without somebody, as I said, alone. So next time you leave, maybe bring somebody with you.
Well,
She
nobody
did
was
fine.
exactly ready to go with me, I guess.
Um,
She's alive, isn't she? Good enough for me.
you know what? Your familiar's
You didn't think
intelligent,
anything bad would
right?
happen to me, would you?
What if I showed your familiar some maps and see if he can figure stuff out?
She says, huh, I wonder if he is smart enough for that. She looks at the lizard.
Actually, I'm pretty sure if I'm pretty sure if Lee had
Pretty sure
been
he would have
there,
left.
like the guy would have recognized him right
Oh
away. No,
yeah.
he would have tried to punch you
Yeah.
again, probably.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I say, well,
If he's
thank
still
you
holding a
guys.
grudge.
I hope I didn't worry you.
Yes, he's
I learned my
definitely
lesson,
still holding a grudge.
but at least I did
Also,
do something entertaining.
we're totally gonna be on the same boat as that guy too. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. Well, unless we don't go on the boat that's in the next few weeks or whatever.
I
Oh, that's
found out
true.
information.
You may need to finish out your semester of school before you leave.
No, man, we're gonna leave like right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's pretty late now. I think we should get to bed and then figure out how to get overseas tomorrow.
I guess so. Can we stop for somewhere to eat? I'm really hungry.
What time is it, Mantis?
It's like 10 o'clock at night by the time that you meet up with Hester.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is can we get food anywhere this late?
You think that it would probably be difficult to find some place to get real good food this late, and but it seemed that there was a pretty good stockpile of non-perishables back at Miranda's place that you could probably make use of.
Yeah, we can cook some at Miranda's. I'll pour you a beer if you want.
I said to eat, not destroy my brain.
Hey, hey, hey! There's nothing wrong with a brain that drinks. I hear whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And this alcohol, it ain't killed me.
I squint my eyes at Lee. All right. I'm gonna starve if I stay out here. Let's just go back to the house.
You're not gonna starve. It takes a long time for a person to starve.
And you managed to do so, unmolested.
Lee's just
Hooray.
being dumb because he's drunk. Classic Lee.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's fun.
The house is at this kind of hard to see green X over here.
I guess she talks to Charlotte and Lee along the way, and she's happy to find that uh they figured out that the lizard is intelligent.
Wasn't hard to figure out as intelligent as soon as it bit Isaiah. Ha 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 ha.
Charlotte's starting to wonder if, like, what the lizard was trying to tell her by getting into Mug at this point. She's like, what was with the mug?
Your lizard had no problem with my beer.
Well, I mean, if you want, I can ask. If he was rude, then I guess I apologize. He was probably just worried about.
Ah, young girl in a big city, you're gonna be fine. That's how that works.
Young, I'm not. I wasn't born yesterday.
Aren't you a younger character though?
No, she's an adult.
How old?
Isn't
She's
Lee
like
like the
24
youngest
or
of the
something.
party?
Oh damn.
She's just
I'm a
like
baby.
5'8",
Yeah.
so she's short.
Okay, you're right.
I think
Okay.
I think Lee is the youngest in the party.
I am. I am.
Hmm.
She's just short, and the way she carries herself, like this, like reckless naivete, like kind of makes her seem young.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So anywho, do we want to get to the actual story part?
Sure.
So,
I mean,
unless
yeah.
anybody would like to do something during the night that they haven't specified earlier, you can get through the night unmolested.
I do
The
enjoy not
lizard,
being molested at night.
the lizard and Hester want to look at these maps and stuff that Charlotte has, and she also says if she can look at that book.
Which book?
Which book?
The magic book.
No. Like the spell book?
Yeah.
Who has that thing anyway? I'm guessing Charlotte has it.
Charlotte.
I'm guessing Charlotte, yeah.
Who has the orbs?
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that Rodney has one of them. Who has the rest of them?
I thought I had all of them, but I don't know.
I don't have any of them.
I think you do. You picked one up off of Miranda's body, I think. I didn't put it on your
Wait,
character
has what?
sheet, but Miranda had one of the orbs when she died,
From
and
the
Rodney picked
statues?
it up. Yeah, you gave it to her for her to spellcraft.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay.
So Lee has 3 of them, and Rodney has 1.
Yeah, and the first one was the pink one, so Rodney has the pink one.
Did
And the
you
pink one
write
is
down
for
which
her.
location went to which color?
Of course.
Which one was the pink one? I did not.
Pink is
Okay.
Green is Japan, if you want all of them. Purple was the one in Indian Territory in America by the big river. And red was Paris Français. Is that how you say France in French?
Francais
Oh, I was close.
is what
Thank-
Hester says.
Je m'appelle Lee. I'm gonna be great in France. Just don't you wait, or can't. Just you wait. That's the expression.
Okay, so you make it through the night, and when Isaiah goes to school tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
Aliens invade.
waiting inside of his first class is his advisor. And he says, "Yes, come over here for a moment. I'd like to speak with you."
Okay.
And he says, I was so excited about this. I got this all passed through the committee yesterday, and you're good to go."
All right. So.
And he gives you a small package, and he says, "These are traveler's checks and envelopes. Now, what you'll need to do is, whenever you're traveling, write down what the expense is, and write down, make one due to the person you're giving it to, and one due to the school. And there are envelopes in here. You'll need to pay for the postage to get it back to us.
Okay, that
But
shouldn't be a problem.
we'll pay for your travel over there and your travel back. Just don't do anything excessive, okay?"
Okay.
But what if I find a +3 longsword?
Can I make that out of the school? I want to spend. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm an upstanding, moral. I have upstanding moral character or something.
So this is
Up to
before
date
Okay,
computers
cool.
and
setting.
tracking, right?
It's only a couple letters difference.
So I guess then I'm on my own to find my own like passage over there, but I get to use these. I get to use these traveler's checks to pay for it. Okay, that seems reasonable.
As the GM, you can travel with the rest of the party,
Right. No, that's what
but you can't
figuring.
pay for the rest of the party.
Right.
What's Rob?
I guess I'll
say?
ask him if he knows any, like, if he has any recommendations about like how to get over there.
He would
I've never been to
recommend
Europe.
taking a boat over to France, and then, because France is a lovely country with a great history, and then if you want to see more of the history of Europe, you can travel by land, or if you want the expedient route, you can travel by boat once you get to the Mediterranean coast of France.
Okay. But I'll probably have to look into that myself in terms of actual boats to get over there then. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't been down to the harbor in some months now. I don't know what's accessible.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll thank him for all the stuff he's done for me then.
And he gives you a pat on the shoulder. And he says, "You just send me a note when you're heading out, and I'll let the rest of your teachers know. And if you write a
I'll be
good
sure to
report
talk
and
to
do
them as
some
well.
good findings for what you find out there, you'll be sure to get credit for the classes you haven't quite finished up here."
Okay.
And then he
Alright,
leaves the classroom.
So I guess I'd go through the rest of the day and like let all the different teachers know about this trip I'm going on.
Most of them seem really excited for you.
Yeah. I'll make sure to thank them for putting up with my
What a good
recent,
student studying abroad.
yeah, I'll make sure to thank them for putting up with my recent attendance issues.
There's one stickler who seems all bah humbug about it, and is a little
That's
bit
okay.
standoffish, and is like, "Yeah, congratulations on that."
That's Hester.
That's fine. You can't win everyone over.
What does the rest of the party do while Asaya is at school?
Prepare
Profession brewer.
to
Oh wait, that's a week long.
copy more spells to my spellbook.
Yeah,
Oakley
I asked
Doakley?
Charlotte, hey, can I look at that with you?
No, it's mine. Get away.
She looks at her like, come on, bruh.
Oh, fine.
Alright, yeah, she and her Liz are gonna study the hell out of that thing too, and try to get a spell. A second level one.
I'm going for 2 more spells.
I think you both get whatever spells you want that are levels that you can cast.
Hmm. Um. Did I already give you the list?
It should
I
be
think
up
I
in
saw it at
chat.
some point.
Okay. So I don't need to give it back to you.
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I think I started removing things that I learned from the list.
I think during all this, basically do some exercises to work off the hangover and maybe practice some different like monk forms, stuff like that. Just like training.
Okay.
Oh, I
Always
can
makes me
learn a
feel
3rd
There we
level
go,
good
let's
spell.
see.
better after a big hangover.
Just can't use it.
I'm gonna say you can't learn the spell until you can cast it.
What?
It's too complex.
I'm just copying it
Oh
to my
no.
spell book. You're telling me that I can't do that?
I'm telling you, you can do that once you can cast it.
Okay, there's another change in the rules. Alright. Noted.
Is that actually a change in the rules?
Yeah, you can copy higher level spells to your spellbook even though you can't cast it. You just can't prepare it. But you can do it.
I was always under the impression that you couldn't know spells that you couldn't cast yet.
Mm-mm.
I haven't specifically looked at the copying to spellbook rules. I'm not going to deal with it now. For now, we're going to say that if you can't cast it, you can't copy it.
Okay.
Once you can cast it, you can copy it. We'll deal with the rules some other time.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney, what are you doing?
Not much.
Waiting for us to go find a ship. You can do some exercises with me, like when I go jogging and stuff. If you want to join, I would definitely offer for you to join me. So
Alright, sweet.
What's happening? Is Charlotte picking a different spell? Are we going to find a ship?
I mean, I'll go as do that as soon as my character can.
Okay.
So
I'm
y'all
ready to
know that
go.
the best place to find ship
Once you're done with school.
are down by the city docks over here.
Lego. So I assume we'll just all meet up at Charlotte's house slash Miranda's old ex house, whatever. Um, yeah, once I is done with school, I'm back here and I'm done with my exercise and all that. I'm like ready to go. You guys ready to go down to the docks, find transportation to probably Europe?
Yep.
Yep, I'll go with.
And I think we needed to go to France anyway because one of the spots on the map was France.
Yeah, yeah. So we might as well go there.
Yep.
Okay, so we go down to the docks.
You go down to the dock. And there are all sorts of different sizes of ships. It kind of smells like fish down over here. There are lots of fishers coming in. There are lots of ships coming in from all over the place. You see lots of exotic stuff. Furs from what you can assume is the center of the country. Sugar from the islands off the Gulf of Mexico.
Slaves or no slaves?
No slave.
Is this a no slave world or what?
We're going to say this is no slave. At least
Okay.
not here.
Cool.
Historically, at this time, there would have been, but
It's alternate reality.
yeah. No slaves for now.
Looks like I know a good market to get into. It'll be huge.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna start the slave trade and get rich.
Isaiah, what are you specifically looking for?
Ways to get over to France.
Yes. What role is that for gather information diplomacy?
The
Yep,
diplomacy.
diplomacy.
What I thought. I will also try and gather information. Though I'm not nearly as persuasive and friendly.
So, Isaiah hears something a little bit strange. That the number of ships that are supposed to be coming into port from across the Atlantic has been reduced over the past week. And nobody's sure why. And
Does the GM
that's
want us to go
making
on the same boat as
captains
the other guy?
a little bit more hesitant to travel it as well, and some of them are changing plans. However, there's somebody who approaches Philippe. Not Philippe, Lee Longbeard, my bad. Who approaches Lee Longbeard.
He crosses the
Yeah.
boundaries of the universe, goes to Galarian and asks
This
Philippe,
dwarf.
"Hey,
says,
what am I
so
doing
you're
here?"
looking to cross the Atlantic? I
Yeah,
know the best place to do that.
Yeah.
It's on
where
my
is
ship.
that?
The Sea
Your ship.
Dragon. Yeah.
Ooh.
What a fine ship name. That
Well, technically she's not my ship, but I make her run. She's the fastest
oh.
steamship in the harbor. In the
Uh-oh.
world, you could probably say.
Sense motive.
He's not sure if it's the fastest in the world, but he's pretty sure it's the fastest in the harbor.
He's not trying to trick me into getting on some junker and overpaying, though.
And he said, we can get you to France in 20 days. It usually takes 28, depending on the weather. It can even be up to 30.
Well, that sounds
Or
pretty
35.
good, but how much is it gonna cost for a ticket on such a fast ship? Surely that's high demand.
He looks you over and he says, you look like a stout dwarf. Truth is, I'm looking for somebody to help me down in the engine room.
Oh,
I could, if you want to go to France, I'll get you over there and I'll pay you 5 gold.
what do I have to
You
do?
have to sleep with the other workers, but I'm telling you, the fastest you'll get over there.
What kind of work?
You just need to make sure that all the engines are running nice and good. You look like you have brains.
Huh. Yeah, of course. I play it off cool. I'm plenty smart. I go to this college,
Good.
and I will roll a bluff check.
And he pats you on the shoulder and he says, I knew I could spot a good dwarf from a mile away.
The
You
thing
see
is,
this? Hmm?
the thing is, I would love to go with you. I really would. It sounds like a great opportunity, but a couple of my friends, well, wait, how many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three of my friends, they need to get over as well.
Well, what are they good at?
Oh,
Or
one of them for sure is the strongest. Wait, how strong is Rodney? I don't
The
even know your
strongest.
stats.
Wait a second. Is he
Stronger
strong?
than you.
Well.
One of them, he's bigger than me. Anything I can do, he can do better. As far as lifting goes, that is. Uh, the other two, they're more brainy.
well, I'll tell you what.
But
There are 2 spaces open
are there
for...
they're good for waitressing? Is it sexist back then? Oh God, am I a sexist person?
There's gonna be hell to pay.
He says there are 2 spaces open for our first class passengers. That's 50 gold across per person.
Oh, I'm first
And
class.
if you don't mind sleeping with the rest of the crew, it's 10 gold to cross. And if you make yourself useful, we might pay you instead.
Okay, I'll talk to my friends, or I'll bring them back over here. Are we like by his ship right now? There's the ship he works on. I keep
Do you
pointing it
ask him
out,
that?
right? I'm asking the GM, you. Did he point out the ship whenever he was talking about it? Or
He
were you
did
there?
not point out the ship.
Okay, so then I'll ask him, so where's your ship? I'd like to bring my friends there and we can talk this whole thing over. And also, who do we buy tickets from? For those that don't want to work. I will work for you, though. Or work
said-
with you.
Good man. What's your name? My name's Morgrim.
Morgan, my name's Lee Longbeard.
Nice to meet you, Lee. says, "We're docked out on the screw dock. Right here."
Okay, I thought. Okay. Thought you were
And it
making things
says,
up.
I'll tell Captain Yangrid that you're gonna come aboard and you might bring some friends. You can make the final arrangements with her."
That sounds perfect. Can you give the name in chat, please? The captain name. Yingrid. Okay. Thank you. I'd say that sounds great. I'll talk to the
And
others and
Morgren
I'll
is
see your
his
captain
name.
soon. Yep.
And he
Thank you.
starts trudging off. And disappears into the crowd.
So I guess that was like while I was off gathering information on my own.
No, you could have been close to everybody else. Unless you wanted that to be by yourself. This guy just liked the look of you.
I think it'll be more fun if it's me by myself and then I bring it back to the party. So I assume we kind of all split up to go look for a way across, then we'll meet back up somewhere, and I'll tell everyone, basically what we just heard about how there's this super fast ship, get there in 20 days, and I'm gonna work and make some money and not have to pay, but you guys can either pay and I give them the prices he told, and I'd say, go to the screw dock. Let's go to the screw dock and talk to him if you're interested, or did you guys find something else? A different
Isaiah
offer?
would have found the same sort of information, just not about working.
Okay. But since you guys found that, I probably would go ahead and be like, well, I guess that's where I'll go ahead and book my passage there too then. Except that I don't have to work, so I could have more free time on the boat or whatever.
So, just for my own player curiosity, like out of character, so Pluto rolled a 26 on gather information. I rolled a 13. Why did it happen that I found more information?
Because the guy was looking
Just
for
because
dwarves.
he liked the dwarf? Okay.
Because this guy liked the look of you.
I mean, many men like the look of me, Mantis. Come on.
You're a dwarf. We're not.
This one in particular.
Yep. Okay. Cool. that just my player curiosity.
Not everything has to do with roles.
Yep. So, does everyone else like the idea of that, or did anyone else find something else?
Did we find anything else?
Nope, I don't think so. I found the
Hmm.
same information except not about the working part. So I'd probably go talk to whoever I need to talk to and book the passage, like for myself. Except
As
I
long as there's no
probably
Okay.
baseball players on this ship.
no, there are. It's a steamboat, isn't it?
That's what he said.
Yeah, it's gonna be that baseball guy. You're gonna be working with him. It's gonna be great fun.
It's gonna be great.
But he didn't. He said he wasn't leaving for a few weeks. I thought this ship was leaving sooner.
He was drunk.
Oh, I have no idea then. Maybe he was just remembering wrong.
Or maybe we aren't leaving for a few weeks. I never
Maybe-
asked when this boat left.
Who knows?
That's true, I guess. When is this boat leaving?
Tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Oh, okay, that's pretty quick. Maybe
Okay,
he'll
so
just
there's
be
no
someone
way
we run
that
into
baseball
when we're
player's
already
on
there.
He'll be like, great news! I got a better ticket!
So, Isaiah, you're going and trying to arrange passage?
Yes.
I'm going with you to talk to the captain, and I want to bring everyone else with me if they're down with it.
Oh yeah, I would like to pay 50 gold for one of the better suites, and
Holy
If-
cow.
if Hester
That's
wants to
great.
share in on it, it hasn't
Yeah,
been the
she'll
1st
say, yeah, of
time.
course I do, without a second.
Okay, she's like, we might have to share a bed, but that wouldn't
Wait, are
be
you
the
going
first time I've
halvesies
done
on it?
that. So
I say,
Yeah,
oh, I don't care.
I'm just gonna get whatever the basic travel provisions are, or whatever that I can pay for with the school's money.
The 50 or the 10 gold?
I just pay the 10 because I don't want to. I don't want to be.
You don't want to
I don't want to
abuse
impose too much. Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
abuse. I don't want to abuse the school's generosity. I guess they get upset probably if I did that.
Are y'all going together to book passage on this ship?
sure.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Why not?
Okay, so you go up to the ship and you meet Yangrid. And she's a squat dwarf, but she stands tall at the top of the ramp leading up to her ship at the dock. She says, "Who all might you be? You looking to sail on the Sea Dragon? Fastest ship in the world?"
Or so I've heard. I talked to your, I don't remember what the guy said he did. He worked on the engines. Morgrim, about
So you're the one that
getting
Morgrim
overseas.
talked about. She
That's
gives
me.
you in particular a keen look, and she says, "Yeah, looks like you probably could help him out."
I try and look really strong and muscular, like I'm trying to flex without like showing that I'm flexing. Can I do like a strength check or something for that, or what would it be? Charisma?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
She says, "You don't need to try to impress me, hun. You impressed Morgrim, and I trust Morgrim. The rest of you planning to come aboard too?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm just paying for passage.
Okay.
I whisper to Charlotte, how much do I have to pay for going halves on a room?
Um,
So
5
it's
gold if
per
you got
bed.
it.
We got 3 beds for 10 gold apiece, and we got 2 beds for 50 gold apiece.
I tell Charlotte, I have 20 gold on me, and that's all the money I have.
Oh, that's fine. I don't want to be in a room with a bunch of people, and I don't really, well, I'm gonna get this room anyway, so if you want to join me so that you're not in,
You don't mind? That I
I
can't
don't,
pay it all?
I don't mind. If you, like, look at her, she kind of is, like, kind of giving you the expression of, you don't want to be in a position of possible, like, molestation, I suppose, is her concern here.
Well, she squints at you because she's like, no one's ever been this nice to me without having ulterior motive.
She must want to do things with you.
I want your lizard. No, I don't know, man.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
God.
Not the lizard.
Not the
Gross.
lizard.
He's my only friend.
We bonded over reading a book, so you know how it is.
Oh, that slut.
So,
Oh, okay.
what'll it be?
Yeah,
One room for
I'll
us.
chip in what I can then. I guess I'll give Charlotte like, I don't know, 15 gold at some point, just that I have some money to fend for myself.
Okay.
I say, thanks, sheepishly.
So 1 bed for the 2 women? Hmm.
Yes.
I look at her
She
when
frowned.
she says that. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, and for the rest of you, and for the other 2?
I
1 bed
use
for the 2 men.
No, I use the travelers.
No, hold on, I have a bone to
checks or
pick with.
whatever.
She tries to look intimidating, like, it's not what you think.
And
It's
she
not what
says,
you
"Don't
want."
try to intimidate me on my ship. This is my ship."
We're not on. Wait, are we on their ship? I thought we were like on the port dock.
You're on the ramp going up to her ship.
Okay, and I
Anything
I'm like,
that touches the ship is her ship. And
like,
then when
we're
she's
not
at dock, that
technically on
means
your ship.
the whole continent.
I
The
feel
whole
best
bad.
watch
continent
your-
is a ship
You best
in the
watch your
ocean.
step.
You best watch your step on her ship.
No, actually, I don't say anything because I want to stay on her good side. Because I'm getting paid by her.
And, so Rodney, are you going to pay 50 or 10 gold?
Rodney's gonna be AFK.
Apparently. Okay, Rodney gets a 10 gold bump.
Yeah, that's what he would pick.
They just take the money out of his, like, pouch or whatever and say, "Thank you, sir. You've booked this room."
Well, she doesn't do that, Lee does that. We'll have that happen.
No, he pays. Come on, don't make it weird.
Okay, he pays. And,
I don't know why I
she
would
says,
take money out
"We're
of
leaving
it.
at first dawn tomorrow morning." You can stay here the night now that you've paid. You can come here anytime before the next day happens, or you can come here at real early in the morning and get on board before then. It's your choice. But I'm not changing my leaving time.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah, whatever, thanks.
She steps back onto her ship.
See, now she's on
Another-
her ship.
No, she steps back, like, off of the ramp that's going onto her ship. She was on her ship, but she steps back onto her ship, like, and she has a dwarf go down to the dock, and he flips a sign that says they're not looking for any more passengers.
But they still have like 2 rooms open.
Yeah. We got all the vacancies. Take that, other people.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, the
Who's-
ship's not looking for any more people. I guess we bought out all their vacancies.
Who's making what weird?
Oh, I guess it was after you left. When she said when we said we were going like halfsies on a room, the lady was like, "Oh, 2 girls in a room," and she
Oh,
frowns,
right.
and Hester got really like, come on, and tried to intimidate her, and it didn't work, and now she's just like really flustered, and yeah.
She said it's per bed, not per room.
Well, we only need 1 bed. So, 50 gold for 1 bed.
Which is why she frowned.
Gotcha.
That's why Hester said, "I'm not making it weird. She's making it."
So, you've booked passage on this boat. Or ship, this steamship. The Sea Dragon.
Let's see if it lives up to its name. Does it breathe fire at all?
There is a carving of a dragon on the front of the ship, and there are 2 smokestacks.
And I'm pretty sure the furnaces are like breathing fire.
Good enough for me.
The smokestacks are not smoking at the moment, but you can tell that that's probably what they're there for, given that, you know, it's been said that it's a steamship.
It's not
Oh,
just
Hester
for
boards the
looks.
ship.
Okay.
You bored? We're not leaving till tomorrow morning, but you bored? Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
well then I'm
she
bored.
said we can visit our rooms, or we can explore around, or whatever.
She said you can stay on the ship tonight
Yeah.
if you'd like.
I'm just
Or you
making
can
sure
come
you know.
anytime before they leave, but they're leaving first thing in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well
I
then
probably
I'll
want to
go
go
back
back
with the
and
group.
get like
And pack.
travel stuff. Yeah, pack a
Yeah,
suitcase.
I need to pack. Because we didn't know we were going till now, and now we found out we're leaving tomorrow morning. It's like panic pack time.
For you,
Like,
I'm
Oh,
a
that's
highly
easy.
organized woman, so this is no
bag.
problem.
That's particularly easy for Hester. She lives out of her guitar
True.
cave.
Yeah, I tell everybody I'm already packed.
Well, we're
Most-
college students in a dorm. Our clothes are. There's more clothes on the floor than put away.
What? Not in my room.
Yeesh.
Hester, maybe you should come to my house and meet my house mother and the other girls.
She says, "Oh, I'd be delighted. Why, thank you."
Be careful though. They're all trained to be very proper. They might make
Oh.
comments, you know. Girls be girls.
She says, "I know the type."
Ron, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You pay 10 gold for a room while you were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of it.
You didn't respond earlier. I'm just making sure you're still caught up. So you go back to your places and you start packing up and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm deciding if I go shopping or not. I am pretty excited to go overseas. I want to look my best. I also need to buy a few work shirts, just kind of like crappy cloth, you know, like brown, tan, clothy sort of shirts or whatever, cheap stuff to wear to work in.
Okay, so for the outfit list, I'll let you pack any 2 or 3 outfits that are under 10 gold pieces.
Okay. I will have to look through them, but I'll do that during things.
Awful sentence, but I don't care.
They probably would have loved to have you with them when they were traveling through the desert on there. By themselves.
Oh yeah,
Probably
she
could
would
have
have been
helped
like
them
their
out.
guru. Her knowledge, geography of the land, and her survival, and yeah, I mean, if the adventure was continuing in the Mojave and stuff, yeah. But she's out of her element right now, which is why I have knowledge geography, but I didn't roll it because she has absolutely no idea about like the urban streets.
Right.
But she's quick to learn. I got like a 28, like a D20 max on that knowledge geography to learn.
Mantis, do I think a hot weather outfit will be helpful for working in the engine room? Is it gonna be like super hot?
Probably.
Okay, I will. That's definitely one I'm bringing. That and like my normal monk outfit, and then I'll find one more. Probably something nicer.
So y'all are packing and getting ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anything in particular you want to get or pack, Isaiah, Charlotte, Rodney?
Nope.
Do we know what
just
the
basic,
weather's like in France?
basic stuff, and I mean, I'd probably bring some of his books or whatever for like related to like Babylonian stuff or whatnot, but
Research books or whatever.
yeah, related to the
Rod,
stuff
you,
that
you
he's
just see
specifically
Rodney
going to.
carrying like a bunch of club-like sticks.
Okay, Rodney's carrying a bunch of club-like sticks. Please tell me that you've put some points into perform juggle.
That would be pretty useful.
Mantis, do I know if it's gonna be cold in France this time of year?
So I think we were sometime in October, leaning towards the end of it.
So probably.
Yeah, it'll be about the same as around this city. So it can be warm or cold, so maybe a cold weather outfit would be a good thing to have.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring my. I'm gonna buy a new monk's outfit. So it's like nice, in a warm weather and a cold weather. And the warm weather will be for like the engine room, and cold weather, depending on
Okay.
how long we're in Europe. And clothes are expensive, but whatever. I'm Lee Longbeard.
Yep.
So Rodney's pretty uncultured. Would he know about the temperatures of Europe?
Um, what languages do you have?
Um, I only have English and Elven right now.
I thought you have a bunch of points in linguistics.
I do, but he hasn't learned other languages.
I could have sworn you had like German and Italian and Spanish and stuff.
I mean, every point of linguistics generally is supposed to give you a language.
I actually might. Yeah, let me check my old character.
I'm
See if
pretty
they're
sure
on
you
there.
had a bunch of languages. If you have any European language, you can know what the temperatures are like in the season.
Okay, yeah, I just
Geology.
didn't transfer them over to my
Geography, sorry.
one.
I don't know why I wrote geology.
I mean, that's gonna be important too coming up.
Yeah, I don't think geology is an actual skill in Pathfinder, though. I think it
Hey,
probably
it
just
can be a
follows
skill
under,
if-
like, it's probably under knowledge nature or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so because you know German and Portuguese, Mostly German. You can know what the general seasonal temperatures are like in continental Europe.
You can know what the climate's like.
Yeah. And Isaiah, you know the same thing. You know what Lee and Rodney know.
Oh, did I know? I didn't do any rolls. I just assumed I knew because I'm very wise and not drunk. I'm not doing it because I know it's the weather. I'm doing it because I just know it's good to always be prepared.
And that it is.
It's like
Always good to be prepared, as in a
Jafar
prepared
says,
caster.
be prepared.
I don't know. I kind of enjoy
I don't think that's Jafar.
spontaneous casters.
Or Simba's evil
Derp.
person. Who's the evil lion?
Mufasa?
Scar.
Yes, Mufasa, Scar. Scar, not Mufasa's the daddy. Oh my god. You're as bad as me.
It was Clayton.
Okay. You guys all pack up, and you get there sometime before the ship leaves. Next morning, I'm gonna copy your tokens, bring you to another map. And you make it onto the boat, and Captain Yangrit welcomes you onto her boat.
We should know better than to get on a boat, but
And
here
that's
we
just like,
are
oh god, there's more dwarves.
Yeah.
on a boat.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
Dwarves.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast.
And she says, Grugar, go fetch Morgren. And Grugar goes down, and he gets Morgren.
Hmm.
And he says, Morgan, you show Lee the ropes around here, and you introduce him to the crew. Morgan goes up to Lee. Sorry. Let's all get us in squares and stuff.
Hey, it's one of your other characters.
Yeah,
Yep, I see her.
Two of his other characters.
Two of them, actually, yeah.
And
and
she's-
Morgan goes up
she's
to
done
Lee
with
and
her-
he's like,
Adventure.
come on boy, I'll show you the rope. First, I'll show you where to put your stuff.
Who's this, the chick?
No, the white-haired dude.
The dwarf that you met the first time.
Oh, I couldn't. His freaking picture was blending in with the
This boat's pretty
boat.
cool. I like the map.
Hardcore. Yeah, it's a cool boat. I was just blind. He was camouflaged. Anyways, yeah. Show me around. I'd love to learn what you need me to do. I am a hard worker and I want to do all I can to help.
He goes up and he says, this is one of our deck mates. This is Thorin.
Greetings, Thorn. I am Lee.
He goes up and this is another one of our deck mates. This is Grugar.
Grugar.
That's right.
Meet you, Grugar. You wouldn't
And
happen to
he
have a
goes-
brother named Brugar, would you?
And Grigor says, no, but I do have a brother named Frugar.
Oh. Great.
Is he
Great name.
frugal?
I suppose so.
Is it Thorin, son of Thrain?
But
And Captain Yangrit says to Rodney and Asaya,
is she a
you
dwarf?
guys can go and follow
Yeah.
Morgren. He'll show you to your place too. You're staying where Lee is.
Where's her beard?
She doesn't have one. Not all dwarves have beards. Jeez. That's racist.
Yeah.
Well, they are greedy. I say that quietly.
And so he,
So I'm staying in one of these ones down here.
And they're
on the
dirty
top.
assumers.
yeah.
Okay.
He shows
skip
you
tunes.
down below deck. He says, this is the common room. This is where all us's eat. And he eventually shows you in there.
Oh, sorry. I'm following.
He says, in here, this is where our chef works, and he opens the door.
Oh God!
Says,
Oh, oh God!
This is Charlie Nord.
Yeah.
Does he look at me?
It does the
He
anime
looks
like
back at you with
eye
the
like
orange mustache and glasses on.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows a little split thing where it shows both their eyes as they look at each other.
Yeah.
Play some really sharp music.
And he looks
Time
back
stood
at you
still.
and he sort of grimaces and he says, howdy. What's your name? I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, me?
Charlie Nord.
They call me Lee. Don't be confused. I have a twin brother named Lee too. I don't know why my parents called us that. Anyways, I just got into town. I was only here to visit, and now I'm leaving, going back home.
Oh, okay. I don't want any trouble, Mr. Lee. I'm Charlie Nord. You hear? Charlie Nord.
It's okay, because I don't fucking remember this guy's name anyway.
Yeah, I don't either. I know it wasn't that though. Since
And he goes back to whatever he was doing, trying not to look at you.
so he's definitely trying to pretend he doesn't know me, right? Like that's.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah,
doing a
yeah.
terrible job. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not that you did a much better job by being like, I'm not the Lee you might know.
Yeah.
this is not the dwarf you're looking for.
Like the way you guys are wearing it, it's like you both totally know who each other are, but you're both trying to pretend like you don't.
Yep.
But maybe
Exactly.
maybe there's some sort of understanding there. Okay, so there are actually like horses and shit on this boat. Is this like a real thing here? 'Cause-
Can I overhear them talking?
Yeah. Morgan would have showed you guys this as well. I'm not sure how you got to your beds already.
I'm just claiming my spot.
Okay.
Do I recognize him as well?
Sure. Do you remember his name?
No.
Okay. He says I'm Charlie Nord. And he furrows his brow.
I'll be sure to remember that, just like I didn't remember the other name.
Yep.
And he says, I don't want no troubles. No, I'm the chef here. No troubles.
Why are you saying no troubles if you're a chef? Why would I give you trouble?
I don't know, sir. I'm just a chef. No troubles.
Are you sure you're a chef?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a chef. Morgren says, he has a knack for nice seafood cuisine. Don't know where he picked it up, but it's good. It's good to have him on this ship. It shows you
Calamari.
into where the storage area is.
Or shrimp.
And he says, we work just below here in the engine room. Out of character, I don't have a map for that, so we're going to pretend that here is the engine room. Or I can go
I
draw
don't know if I
one
can do
somewhere.
this. I don't know if I can do this.
Here's the engine room.
Okay.
It's below.
I'm good.
It's below deck.
Do you mind if I add on?
Yeah, you can add on. Draw what you'd like.
That's the furnace with the fire in it.
Man, I have so
Okay.
many notes for the other campaign, but I don't have any for this game. I don't know. I swear I had some in here, but I can't find them.
For which campaign do you have a bunch of notes for? Ron's?
The one I GM. No, the one I
Oh,
GM.
well, yeah.
I mean, it makes
No
sense that
wonder.
I'd have more for that one, but still.
Wait, so is he a black person like his picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said there's no
He's black
slaves,
and
right?
white.
He was the baseball
He has
player.
no color.
He was the baseball player from from one of the early stuff we would deal with for Miranda. The one that was using magic to cheat at baseball.
I didn't think he was black though.
He was black. It's the same token. You give me an
Okay.
intelligence
I
check,
remember
you
that.
might be able to remember his name.
I mean, maybe, but probably not. Yeah, I don't
No.
remember it. It wasn't
Messiah
important enough
doesn't
to me.
Is he still wearing a mustache?
Oh yeah. He's still wearing a mustache.
He's
Orange
wearing
mustache.
this most ridiculous fake mustache that does not, like, it's an orange mustache. Like, I've never seen an orange-haired black man, but alright. Good job. He's not a bright man.
I'm trying to picture that.
Of course he's not a bright man, he's black.
Ouch.
Hey, yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
pretty racist.
Because the color, not... Oh my god.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
you
literally,
walked right into that.
But yeah, you guys all heard the race part. Okay.
I did think about it for a second. I'm like, he didn't mean that, right? Like, what? And it took me a
Yeah,
while to figure out what you were
no,
talking
yeah.
about. Alright, I get it.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad. I didn't think about it. I completely meant that as a colored, like, bright color versus
Yeah.
dark color, not anything else.
It's okay, we're just getting his shit.
So he shows you to your room and he says, this bed's yours.
Oh boy, in the corner. Do I have a window?
Nope.
Okay.
And then he says, follow me, I'll show you to where you'll be working in the engine room.
You already showed me that.
No. Now he is.
Oh, did we go back in time?
And he shows you
back
the
in
engine
time.
room now. And he's going to
Okay.
be spending the rest of the day showing you how to make sure things go right and keep everything under pressure when the ship is running. And there's a little,
Welcome back, Secret.
thing over here that's a device that goes up to, the top deck that calls out if they need a pressure change for
Okay.
different engine speeds.
There's full steam ahead and some different percentages or whatever. That's how ships work, right?
Yeah, sure. He spends the rest of the day explaining that.
Dwarf's like, yeah, sure.
You just wait. What's the fuel? Is it coal or wood or what?
Cool.
Okay. I'm pretty familiar with this stuff. This is what I get all the time for Christmas every year.
Okay.
Coal in your stocking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee's not a good kid because, you know, he always...
And for
drinks
any
beer
checks
and
regarding
whatnot.
this, since it's sort of similar to what you've been studying, the chemistry, I'm going to give you, you can roll your profession brewer with a -2 penalty
Okay.
to see how well you do at this job.
I mean, whether I'm mixing chemicals or mixing, you know, fuel and oxygen, same thing.
It's kind of similar, yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not burning or anything right now because we're not moving.
He's actually starting to get it burning because you guys are leaving soon.
We are? Is it the next morning? I thought it was still the previous night.
Oh, is it? What
I
time
thought
is
we
it,
just
guys?
got
I mean,
on
we're on the boat,
previous night to walk around
Yeah.
and visit.
I thought it was implied it's the next morning.
That's what I thought too.
I guess it depends on how long it took us to pack.
Okay, yeah, we packed, we slept, and it's the next morning. I like that more.
Okay, it's the next morning. And he's starting to get the engine
So,
steamed up, and he's showing you how to do it and what to do.
sick. Can I help?
Yeah. And he shows you what to do.
26 on the profession brewer -2.
He's like, you really seem to know your way around here. And he sort of steps back a little bit, and he, oops. Can we remove these blue lines? Actually, I'm going to take you two out
Map layer.
and send this to the map layer.
I wanted to add smoky, steamy lines to simulate heat.
And he sort of takes a step back and watches you for a bit. Oh, that one's not at the map layer yet.
And when he says I'm doing a good job, I'll just be like, well, I had a good teacher. I want
And
to
he
make a good
smiles.
first impression. I don't say it necessarily in a very nice way, but I know that I want to kind of, you know, the captain seems to respect this guy's opinion, so I'm trying to, like, brown nose or whatever. Get on his good side. Make a good first impression. I know that's important for where you work, so people like you.
That's correct. Important. People like you.
But at what cost?
And so Captain Yengrid will show the two women to their room.
Great, thank you.
Alright.
Over here. I accidentally stretched her. And she points to this room. She says, "This is yours. I know you only paid for
Thanks.
one bed, but I'll make an exception if you come entertain me while I'm having dinner tonight, or a few
Wait,
a
what?
week, you can use both of them. You look like
Wait,
a
hold on.
feisty bunch.
What was the deal? This wasn't part of the deal.
Use both of what? There's only one bed in there.
There are 2 beds in here.
I'm pretty sure she just wants you to have dinner with her.
Oh, you're pointing at that room? They're in the other room. Oh! Wait, those are the other chicks. Oh. I was confused because you're using the same token as
What
from
is
the
she
other game.
asking us?
That's what
Never
she's looking
mind.
at Charlotte like. What did she ask?
I mean, like this one was from this was from like the old Rise of the Rune Lords game that you used
This
to
this character
do.
was from another one too.
You weren't
This is the
even
one that
in
looked
that
familiar
game.
to me.
Yeah, this one was from what was it called? Legacy of Fire, right?
Legacy
This
of
was from
Fire.
Magus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used that token for something with us before, though.
I
think it
maybe
was
it's
for
just
only
his
for one
roll
session.
20 icon or something.
It was my Roll20 icon for a while.
There you go. It was your icon.
Mhm.
That's why it's familiar. And so I was confused. I was thinking like those were our players, the PCs. So I'm like, there's only one bed in that room. But yeah.
And she points to Hester's guitar case. She says, "You can play, right? I'm expecting good things from you."
I mean, I can do stuff. I can do music stuff.
That kind of entertainment. Oh.
Good. I'll expect you a couple times a week.
Well, hop to work.
Sure.
Charlotte says, smiling.
You too. I'm sure you can help her out.
I'm not working. I'm here to study, honey.
Well then, pay up the extra money
What extra money?
for the extra bed.
Oh, we didn't ask for an extra bed.
Then you're using
I
the same
go to
bed.
Charlotte
That was
and
the
I
intention.
I put my arm around her and I say, oh, "Come on, Charlotte. You know you've been working on that thing."
That thing.
Yeah, that thing. And I'm not trying to bluff Charlotte. I'm just trying to bluff the cap. Yeah, you know that thing that we were a duo.
Oh. You sure that's ready?
Well, maybe not yet, but you know, our kind hostess here would appreciate that.
Charlotte frowns and she's like, well, I'm not ready, but I guess I can try.
Says good. I expect good things from you in a couple days.
Our kind, generous, mustly, overly manly hostess.
And she says, the other passengers up here are a young girl. Her name's Rainy, and 2 others from faraway land. I don't really know much about them. Names are Lin and Hakuno. That's all I know.
That's
She
funny.
steps out.
I just nod
She,
and I
She goes back
usher
to work.
Charlotte into the room.
Okay. Charlotte kind of gives you like an evil look, like, what the hell?
I tell her, look, that lady just told us that she has other girls here and she's expecting entertainment. We're gonna have to survive our asses off on this boat.
That was the point of getting a single room and locking the door?
She's way too butchy to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's obviously collecting talented young women.
I like Hester's theory here. I think she's on to something.
Well, I'm not talented, but oh, just don't get me in trouble, please.
Oh no, you and me are getting out of this alive. One way or the other.
Charlotte looks confused because she doesn't even feel like she's like in danger at all.
This is Hester getting paranoid like she used to when she was surviving on her own. She does sigh though and say, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the guitar.
You mean you don't have one?
Of course I don't have one. She opens up her guitar case and she pulls out the broom and she also pulls out like the rifle.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Okay, don't let anybody know you have that. I'm talking about the gun, of course.
Well, that's the point. Hence the guitar case. I don't go anywhere without this thing, and it saved me a lot of trouble.
Well, I mean, I can make a guitar, but I don't know if it's going to be playable.
She says, "Oh, I can't play the guitar. Worth a damn.
Okay.
I can sing. I'll just say the guitar broke.
Okay. I mean, I can silent image a broken guitar if that helps make it more believable.
Yeah, and I can just like pretend to strum it and sing along. See, we're already working together."
I don't know why, but
She gets like Charlotte into like a noogie and says, "I wish I had your big smart brain back when
Oh my
I was
god.
with me."
Charlotte doesn't like that. She tries to pull out of it. Fixes her hair. She's like, can you not do that? I do like to keep my hair
For you?
in
Sure.
order.
You're like the
So this
sister
is
I wish
going
I
to
never had, but actually appreciate that I do have.
this is going to be a 20-day voyage, and I'm going to
Oh
have
my
you all
god.
roll 5 checks every 4 days.
5 checks
You're gonna
every 4 days? That's 20 checks.
no.
I
5 checks once every 4 days.
Yep.
So for the first 4 days, I'm going to have Isaiah roll me a D100, and I'm going to need fortitude saves to not get seasick from all of you.
Do I still need that check when I'm in the engine room since it's much lower in the ship, it's rocking much less distance?
Yes, you do.
Dang it, physics.
The sea is the sea. You can never escape it.
I feel like
You want that save now or after he rolls?
Give me that save now.
What are
does
we rolling?
seasickness count as a poison?
No.
Dang it, I'm trying to get anything here.
You'll be fine.
That's what you think.
As long as you don't roll a 1, I think you'll be fine.
Okay, I didn't roll a 1.
So what are we rolling? Fortitude?
Seasickness,
Yeah, to not
fortitude,
become seasick.
Yeah.
For the first 4 days of travel.
I'm doing pretty well.
You're doing pretty well.
Charlotte's doing amazing.
Yep. So none
He's
of you
doing
are
pretty good too.
seasick. You can spend your time on this boat however you want. A couple days in, so meals are generally had here, unless the captain invites you, and then meals are had here with her. and you'd notice that, like, on the first night, she'd have Morgrim in and having the meal with her. And the second night, it's the other passengers in first class. And on the third night, it's Hester and Charlotte's turn. She invites you to eat a meal with her.
Okay. She'll oblige. I tell Charlotte, so I'm gonna sing and you do whatever.
Isaiah, did you roll the D100?
Nope.
Go ahead and do that.
Dang it, we almost got away with it.
Okay. This is the quality of food that Charlie Nord serves you guys.
Oh, if I go in and I see him, I look at him, I stare blankly at him for a moment, like a deer in headlights.
God, we're gonna get poisoned again by the cook on the ship.
What do you mean again?
Well, we almost got poisoned. In your campaign, is what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys didn't actually get poisoned though, which is a good thing because that poison was pretty deadly.
Yeah, well, this time we're gonna get poisoned and not catch it.
It was poison that did con damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, but
That's
he,
the worst.
he got caught by the chef and had to kill the chef, so they never actually ate it. Although it would have been funny if somebody was just like, "I try it anyway."
And quote unquote Charlie Nord sees Hester and he says, he like points at you and he's like, "Oh, you're that darts player I saw the other day. I didn't know you were on this ship."
I guess Charlotte's here
Surprise!
too. Charlotte looks over at Hester. She's like, wait a second, what?
She whispers back to her, I'll tell you later.
You do know that guy's a scum, right?
She says, I know he can cast magic.
Oh. Okay. Damn, he doesn't hold anything back, does he?
I put on my best smile and disarming charm.
Hopefully he doesn't recognize me, jeez.
I'm sure he does. He recognizes
He looks
me.
at Charlotte and he says, "Greetings, miss. Nice to meet you. I'm Charlie Nord." Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice to meet you, Charlie.
No trouble, miss. No trouble.
No, of course not, Charlie. Thanks for the meal.
And he sets the food down and he scurries back off down to the kitchen.
I just like how Charlotte says that man is the scum. He kind of has a shit-eating grin.
If only you knew.
And Captain Yangrit beckons for you guys to sit down and take a seat and eat the meal that
I do, I guess.
Charlie had prepared.
Om nom. Does it look poisonous?
Well, she wouldn't know that.
I don't know. Does it look poisonous, Lee? Has your food so far looked poisonous?
Nope.
How appetizing did this meal look?
The 22?
It was a 22 for their meal. And in general,
Oh, it's
it's...
separate rolls? Dang.
Y'all are getting a 17 worth of food. It's not as high
Cool.
quality material, but it still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty tasty. I mean, I'm sure that's a lot better than what Hester usually eats.
A lot better than what we were cooking at Miranda's apartment. Most likely.
Charlotte, I'm so lonely in here. Please come in with. Don't leave me with
What?
the scary muscle lady.
I'll be fine. She's not that scary. I guess I'd probably try to, like, since I don't have to work, I probably, like, play cards or something with people that are on breaks. Like, the people that work here that are on breaks.
Okay.
Oh, I'll play cards with
So
you.
at some point you would meet,
We don't have breaks. This is a ship.
Yeah, you would. That's why they have.
you
They hire
actually
enough people.
have switching
They have-
shifts with...
Yeah, they hire enough people so that you
Margaret.
don't all have to work 24 hours, because that'd be ridiculous.
I was making a bad joke about how ships don't have breaks. Anyways.
So at some point, Pluto, you would
You have an
meet
anchor.
Morgren and Frugar and Brugar and Thorin and Borin, and you can play cards with them in here or in the common room. And they'd invite you to join them for some drinks
Oh hell yeah, I'm all about that.
of some gin with some tonic water and
Gin while playing Gin Rummy.
yeah. And some citrus.
I'd probably say most dwarves I know always try to get me to drink beer.
When you live with someone
And,
who brews beer, though, can you blame them?
Yes, I definitely can.
Morgren says, "I like it a little bit more on the sharp side here."
I can see that.
It keeps the scurvy away. And he offers you a glass. Don't worry, Morgren can help you get on the sharp side.
Lee is average intelligence, by the way.
Okay.
You never answered my question if Leah's autistic or not.
I didn't hear that question.
It was like 2 or 3 sessions ago.
No, he's not. He's one of the people that's like a stupid drunk. Like whenever he's drunk, he just says things that make no sense and is really dumb.
On a 1 on a D10,000, he's autistic. He's not autistic.
I would have been really upset if I was. I would have to go to a priest to get my autism cured. Or something.
After Hester and Yangrid complete the meal, Yangrid says, "So, yeah, where's your guitar? Our deal was you'd show me how good you are."
I say, oh, no, don't worry, it broke, but I can sing pretty well.
Oh,
Should I roll it or take a 10 since there's nothing really bothering me here?
you can go ahead and do whatever you'd like. Is your lizard going to dance as well? The GM is asking.
No, I don't know if she likes lizards. She's gonna keep Paco in the room with her stuff.
Okay.
He's watching the room. Make sure nothing fishy happens while they're away.
Okay.
I guess I'll just roll my 6.
And how's Charlotte gonna help?
Out of character, I have no idea. Hester told her to do whatever.
Charlotte looks at Hester and she's like, I will do what we talked about. Backup scene. Remember?
Yeah, exactly. She's in the background.
And Charlotte will just kind of like repeat some of like the key words that Hester might say just to give them like umph to her song, you know?
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perform sing, and to aid Hester's check.
Could be worse.
That was better than me.
And she smiles and she taps her foot along for your performance.
I sing her something in my native language, which is Spanish.
Okay.
And I'm sure Charlotte doesn't know any of that either, but
No.
it's not too hard to just follow along and
She knows
sound like you know
Spanish?
the word. Hester? Yeah, of course she does. She's from California.
No, does Charlotte know Spanish?
No.
Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised.
I
It's a
wow
pretty
her with
common
something foreign.
language.
She knows French.
What's the name of your song?
Let's see.
I have a name for you if you want.
It's El Baile de las Chicas.
Dance with the girls, okay. Is it la baile or L? Is dance actually masculine?
I think dance is a whatchamacallit, is predominantly masculine. So I think it's El Baile.
I'm looking it up anyways, but I have to know. It's important for me. It's not important to the campaign. You're right, it is masculine. Cool.
Did you guys do anything special for Pi Day?
No, I haven't
I
even know
shoveled
pie.
snow because
But
it's
I will
white
go
day
get
today.
some pie after this session.
Yeah.
Pluto, we got donuts at work. Not pie, we got donuts.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, I don't understand. I think they were trying to go cheap on us. Pie's
Don't
too
worry.
expensive.
They're
I mean, we didn't do either of those, so.
they're pretty close to coffee mugs if you look at them right.
What?
Donuts are?
Yeah. They're both Tauruses.
I mean, sure, but what does it have to do with Pi Day then?
Well, I suppose you could make a pie that's also a Taurus.
What is happening right? I'm so
I feel like
confused.
I feel like we're really grasping at straws here. Like
Who said anything about
Anyway.
coffee? Who said anything about tortoises?
Taurus!
Taurus, like a shape.
What?
Not tortoise.
Wait,
Tortoises.
what is a Taurus? What?
It's a donut shape. It's
How
a
do you spell it?
3D.
Like the
It's a
Pokemon
3D
Taurus?
sort of. Huh?
Like the Pokemon Taurus? How do you spell it?
It's a geometric shape.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of it, which is, you know, surprising.
Here
It's a donut, and I like donuts.
Yeah, there's a Wikipedia article. Here you go. I'll put you a link.
Taurus. Okay, that's what I was asking. How do you spell it? Okay.
Anyway,
So I
back
eat
to the
with
campaign.
Gangrid.
After you're done performing, she says, "That was pretty good, but you two could use a little bit more practice together."
Yeah, we could.
You're sure to work on that, and she dismisses you.
Alright. The caged canaries go back to their cage.
And perhaps
Oh
one
my
of the
God.
reasons why you did so poorly in your performance is when you go back to your cage, you find that there's a young girl in your room.
Who the fuck is this?
Harassing
Wait,
your
you have a-
lizard.
Did you call
Are you
that
gonna
a
put up
guinea
with this?
pig?
He's
Do
speaking
you actually have a cage for
metaphorically.
your lizard?
Hell no.
Yeah, what's
But-
the cage? I'm confused.
It was. They were okay. They
I
referred
was speaking
to.
metaphorically.
Yeah, Hester
Songbirds.
referred to the room as a cage, so Mantis was just continuing the metaphor.
Okay. I'm like,
Man,
Yeah, I
what's
opened the
everyone
door
else Out's
and
cages. Like, what's going on?
Oh man. You're
I
killing
opened
me.
the door and I am very surprised.
And so is she, and she drops a dress of Charlotte's that she was holding up to herself.
Oh shit.
Hey, that's mine. Charlotte pushes into the room and grabs it.
She says, so, what languages do you speak, Charlotte?
Oh, let's go find out. Arabic, Common, Dutch, Dwarven, French, Spanish. Oh, I do speak Spanish. How about that?
Jesus Christ.
I thought so. Okay. Nah. I didn't think so. I thought it would be likely if you did.
And
I knew you had a lot.
she says, I'm sorry. I meant no harm. And she says this in French.
Okay.
I saw your beautiful dress, and I wanted to see how it would look.
Why are you so
Oh,
choked up, girl?
Please forgive me.
Pull out your weapon.
What did he say?
Why
See,
are you so choked
other
up,
people-
girl?
I know this is wrong. I didn't mean to be caught. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to steal or anything. Please forgive me.
God damn it, Pluto.
I'm gonna sense her motive to see whether or not maybe she's hiding something. Perhaps she did steal something.
So, you're pretty sure that you caught her in the middle of what she was doing.
Nothing more. Okay.
And she sort of eventually tries to get past you and run back into her room.
I let her do it. I don't say
I
anything.
guess
I
I let
just
her go.
watch
Shadow's
her.
gonna let her go.
But yeah.
I stare at her very, like, scrutinizingly.
And she goes back into her room, but she doesn't shut her door. And a couple seconds later, you sort of see her head pop out to see if you are still angry at her, or still watching her or something.
I just go into the room, I pick up my dress, and I say to Hester, I hate this dress. My aunt gave it to me. It's ugly.
And as she sees Hester trying to be intimidating, she hides herself in her room and slams her door shut.
Alright.
That'll learn her.
Well, what does the dress look like, Charlotte?
It's like green and yellow. It
Oh,
looks
those are
like a
pretty colors.
1970s kitchen.
Hold on, let me... this looks nice. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? It doesn't go well with my hair.
This reminds me of home. We used to have... I mean, I don't wear them, but we used to have lots of, like, really bright dresses and stuff, for, like, our festivals and stuff.
Perhaps green will look good on you then.
Do you mind?
Sure.
Alright, she'll take that shit.
Hester has a fancy dress, kind of like Charlotte's, just in a green and
Sweet.
yellow color.
But she does tell Charlotte, what are we gonna do about, like, apparently, people can just walk into our room.
Yeah, where's that key anyways? Did we even get one?
I don't know.
Does the door have a lock?
Good point. Does the door have a lock?
I'm certain it does. Does it?
Yes.
But yeah, I didn't get a
And
key.
Paco
It's
like,
Paco, goddammit.
is grasping in his hands, and he holds it up to you.
Oh, thank you, Paco. He saved. Yeah, we're locking this door from now.
Okay. I approve. I don't have
Hester
an
and Charlotte, go
alarm
ahead and give
spell
me a
in my
perception check.
spell book, so that won't come to mind. I wonder if I, like, prepare ghost sound and I let off a bunch of ghost sounds from our room, everybody will just be paranoid and they won't want to come in here.
Out of character, I was thinking of putting spooky mage marks on the door, but you haven't asked Lee about it yet or anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go intimidate everybody on this
But you
shit.
have a key.
There you go.
I'm gonna stare angrily at them.
Yeah.
So
Is it late or are we getting ready to turn in? Probably. Or wait.
Hester, you hear some sobbing from the room next to yours.
Uh-oh.
She puts her palm over her face and she's like, oh jeez. She's crying.
Yeah, this is like a 7-year-old girl that you intimidated.
Oh, she was 7? I was like envisioning her to be like, I don't
Yeah.
know, 15 or 16.
14 at
or-
least.
Yeah.
You think that makes a difference to Hester? Bitch, she was robbing people when she was like 6.
Well, it'll make a
Oh
slight
my
difference to
God.
Charlotte, but I think she would handle it all the same way, but her opinion on it is slightly changed. At first she was just thinking silly French girls, but now it's like, child with... Where's this child's mother?
I don't know. She's
I don't
here
know,
on this
where is
boat
this child's mother?
with that, I don't know, that captain, then I can't imagine that she has anywhere else to go.
So you think that this is a child of one of the 2 women we've seen so far? 3. 3?
No.
No, I don't know. Well, I'm sure the mother will take care of her.
I'm saying she probably doesn't have a mother.
Well, how would she have gotten onto this boat?
I don't know, because she's pretty and young.
Oh my god.
What? Hester. You seem to have a twisted way of
She
thought.
snuck on.
This is the kind of, like, truth that
She's
I'm used to.
7 years old. Seven?
This is the truth that Esther's used to, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like 12 back in the olden days, okay, I could,
Well,
maybe
Hester
see
thinks that
but
the butch
7?
woman captain, like, wants us to do, like, girl
Collects
things
Okay,
with
I
her,
thought-
so...
I thought that too, to be fair. If as
She's
my
a collector
my
of young,
character
pretty
not
women.
hearing
There
that,
you
but
go.
if I was in your position, I would have thought the same thing.
That's
what I'm
not
trying
in
to say.
Charlotte's mind at all.
I
Hey,
tell her,
women, you
though.
can provide me entertainment, and I'll give you an extra bed. My bed.
Was she... I asked her, was she really trying to, like, steal the thing?
I don't know. It looked like she was
I
admiring
can't understand her,
it.
but... I feel
You can't understand her
kind
butt?
of bad.
You guys can, you guys can go ahead and give me a wisdom or intelligence check to maybe get a little bit more about what you saw about this girl. And I'll give you a little bit more of a description.
Okay. How's my wisdom looking nowadays? Splendid. Ugh.
You're doing wisdom? I'll do the intelligence then.
Oh, why didn't I do an intelligence? Fuck.
Okay.
My bad.
Hey!
So both of you noticed that this girl seemed to be wearing pretty nice clothes herself.
Oh, well. I'm just gonna shrug her off then.
And her mannerisms of speech towards Charlotte were polite and of the like higher class French, like sort of like Charlotte's French teachers when
Aristocrat.
she took it in school.
Yeah, aristocrats, probably.
I just asked Charlotte, what do you make of it? Should we go, like, talk to her or something? Maybe at least, like, set the ground rules that she shouldn't be coming into our room.
She's just a spoiled young girl. Plenty of money, probably not grateful.
That just makes her even worse.
I mean, if you want to go and lecture her, you can, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
Well, I can't even speak her language. I don't know whatever she was speaking.
French.
Oh, it sounded Frenchy, but I wasn't sure.
So wait,
I speak
Charlotte
English
is
and
French,
Spanish.
though?
Yes. French isn't too different from Spanish, actually, if you really break it down.
Actually, it's a lot different.
But
That's not true. I took both.
I know
classes
it's
in high
getting
school,
kind of late for
and they were
Pluto.
very
Would you guys
similar.
like to continue for another hour or another half hour? Or would you
I'm
like to
fine.
call the session here?
Forever.
forever. We never stop playing.
When does
We
Pluto
never
have to
stop
go?
playing, okay. Can
I would
everybody
hate to be in
keep playing
Hester's
for
mindset forever.
an hour?
I don't know if I can stay a whole hour, but I don't know. Worst case, if I end up nodding off or something, then
Doesn't matter to me. We can quit now.
I don't know.
Okay, let's continue for a little bit longer.
Sounds good to
Give
me.
us a cliffhanger.
Right.
Give you a cliffhanger, okay.
Yep. Your ship goes up to a waterfall, and you're about to go over it.
in the middle of the ocean.
Yep, it's a cliffhanger. I mean, with water.
So, Charlotte, for the next 4 days, I want you to give me the D100, and y'all can roll your fortitude saves again.
Oh, I guess we just leave the girl thing unresolved.
Well, you
At least
figure
for
out over the
today.
next few days.
Maybe.
Am I okay with my 7?
I'll keep a close eye on her.
Yeah, you're okay with your 7.
Yeah,
My
it's a
lizard will too.
D5.
Meanwhile, Hester is trying out the new dress. Now I have 3 outfits.
Very nice.
You're like super rich now.
Yeah. Hester, I mean Charlotte, I feel privileged and haughty.
Wow, Ron.
I kind of failed on that roll.
Yeah, but you and Hester both got nat
Oh,
20s.
another fortitude? Oh.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can I have Charlotte roll me a D100?
Oh no.
5 is fine.
5 is fine.
It's DC 5.
But it's a 17.
Oh,
A
17%.
17. I don't know.
Shit's about to go down.
Ship
We'll
hits the iceberg, and it starts sinking. You're actually on the Titanic.
God damn it. We're gonna have to stitch all of these dresses together and make like a whatchamacallit, parachute.
So, this next, over the next 4 days, on the first day, while Isai is playing cards with the dwarves who are off duty, these 2 women come down and
Oh, you're about to get your shit right.
Probably.
this
I'm not
one
very good at
steps up
cards.
and she says, "Join, may we?"
Sure.
They're assassins.
Are you guys playing like for real money, or are you just playing for fun?
We're probably playing for like small amounts or like something like.
Isaiah is actually counting cards.
Yeah, no,
Cookies or
probably not.
something?
I'd say he's not smart enough to be able to do that anyway. Like he's not. He gets by as a student by being studious, not by being very clever. Being like he's only got an int of 10. Cowed carning's not something he would be good at.
And she asks, "Rules? What? This game? What rules?"
I tell the rules of whatever game we're playing, which is probably some sort of variant of poker or something. I
You're
would
playing
assume.
rummy.
Go fish.
You're playing gin rummy while drinking gin.
Rodney, are you there with Isaiah?
Yes.
Okay. And she starts explaining, this one starts explaining to the other one in Chinese what the rules to the game are. And you understand this, Rod. Morgren goes down and tells Lee that his shift's over and he can take a break if you want.
Okay. And I immediately just like pass out. I don't know. I'm trying to like wipe my sweat off and stuff like that. What is that
So
funny?
you don't want to come join us playing cards in this?
Do I?
I don't know. I guess
How,
not.
how long have I worked?
12 hours.
Yeah, 12-hour shift. I'm not playing cards after.
Yeah, I find it kind of funny because it seemed like to me Mantis was trying to
That's
get
what
you to
Mantis
come up
wanted. I
here.
know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
being
why
realistic though.
that's why you're like, I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
If it's like an 8-hour shift, I'd do it. But 12 hours of labor? Yeah, there's not a chance.
You guys switch off every 12 hours.
Yeah. So I'm passed out. I might be up for stuff when I wake up. I try and wipe off the sweat and stuff with the towel or whatever I have. Like a wet cloth or something. And then just pass out. Sorry, Mantis.
Am I here spectating, or are they wanting us to join a game?
They're joining a game. Rodney, are you playing?
Yeah.
Okay, you're playing. So the one on top, she asks the one below in Chinese, have them tell me their story. And tell me what kind of people they are. And she says, okay. And she then points to Asaya and she says, you. What your story? What you do? Please tell me.
I'm a student going to study ancient Babylonian history.
And she relays that to the other one in Chinese. And then she points at Rodney and she says, you. What's your story? What you do?
Oh, I'm a caregiver to that dwarf. You notice how special he is?
Oh my god.
Do you say... the other dwarfs at the table frown. Do you mean me? And they sort of stand
No.
up.
No.
Oh. Which dwarf are you talking about?
The one that is unspirited and sleeping.
Oh, him. Okay. And they sit down and they both take big swigs of their gin and tonics.
But when you're playing gin, it's just tonic.
Nope. And she relays that to the other one. And she then asks the dwarves, and the dwarves say that they're sailors, and they've been with Yangrid since the beginning, since she invented this ship with Morgren. They've been sailing the seas for 10 years now.
Yeesh. They're
They
salty.
love seeing all the places they can go on this ship. Get to see the world. get to meet all sorts of new people and stuff, like you fellas.
A whole new world. Fantastic point of view.
I thought you were asleep.
Sorry, I am.
And Lynn will explain that she's the like Rodney, she protects and takes care of her charge, Hakuno, and that Hakuno wanted to see the world, and so she's traveling around. And she was very fascinated with this ship called the Sea Dragon. It's the first steamship she's been on. And that's why they're here.
Yeah, I've never been on a steamship either.
And unlike the other sailing ships, this has 2 smokestacks here that go up a little bit above where anybody would be breathing it in, and it billows black smoke as it sails and trudges through the waters of the seas. Rodney, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your wisdom modifier for how well you do in the how well you guys do in these hands of cards.
I guess this one thing is my wisdom's 13, so
You seem to win by a slight margin the majority of hands of whatever you're playing, and eventually the dwarves say, "Ah, these passengers, if all we had to do about was laze around all day, we'd beat them." And they sort of get up and go back to their rooms after a couple hours, pretty tired.
I'm sure they would.
A little bit frustrated that they lost, but not in cruel spirits.
Yeah, and they've probably beaten us plenty of times.
Yep. But not today. And the other 2, after exchanging names and stories and playing cards with you, say it was good. Meet you. It was good. Maybe we talk later.
Yeah, perhaps it's a long voyage.
And Lynn sort of gestures to Hakuno to come back, and Rodney would hear them speaking in Chinese, sorry, that Lynn is trying to get Hakuno to leave and not bother with these low-class people anymore.
Oh, damn, low class people.
Is it late? Like evening?
Yeah, it'll be evening.
Oh, then Charlotte's just studying over those higher level spells in the spellbook.
Hakuno's, whoa, gosh, seems to put up some resistance to that, but eventually gives in and they go back up to their room. sometime later in the week, during one of the days, these guys will be out on the deck, and the girl will be frolicking and playing around. And Hakuno starts singing.
Oh shit, the gauntlet has been thrown down.
And although she sings in a language that Hester and Charlotte probably don't understand, it's very beautiful.
Oh, she sings way better than me, fuck that.
Yeah, but she rolled really shitty, so you might be able to beat her this time.
Yeah, but she sounds like she ain't even trying. Well, there go my hopes. Dashed.
Whenever she said that about the low class people, how demeaning was it? Was the tone?
Lynn sounded pretty demeaning. Lynn is this one.
She'll go out and listen at least. Get something to
where's
do.
a lot of the hands that were in the room during this card game?
Hmm?
The other dwarfs that were in this room, are they sleeping right now or what?
Oh, this is another day. Sorry.
After the hands were over, they went to bed, though.
Yeah, they went to bed.
Okay. Oh, okay. New day. Okay.
And Hester, since you're outside this time, go ahead and give me a perception and/or survival check.
Perception and survival?
And/or.
Well, I would roll both, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and roll both. So you see some clouds brewing up on the southeast of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not exactly sure, what direction they would be going, because you haven't really been on this side of the Earth before. It's a little bit out of your element. But they're
Yeah, she's never been on
maybe
a
a
ship
little bit worrying.
Yeah, she's never been on a ship before. Yeah, so she
Yeah.
speaks aloud. Whoa, looks like there's some mighty stormy clouds look over there, everybody.
Oh no. Do you know everything about weather too?
Sure. No, not really.
Hmm. You seem well rounded though, so.
Thank you.
Oop, I'm not above deck.
You just kind of have to know these things. I like the compliments that you give me.
Hmm.
When Rainey sees Hester come outside, she runs back into her room.
Good, good.
I keep my eyes on it.
She closes her door.
I am a witch after all. If I spec into it, I could cook you. And you'd be delicious.
Oh god, please don't.
Hester's token is looking at her like that. Like,
is-
should I?
Rip Mantis's campaign. This girl was vital to the entire thing.
Well, there is a hex
He just cooked her.
involved cooking children. It's an evil act,
Yeah.
but there is a hex.
I know there is, but that's why I'm saying please don't. Like,
Please
holy
don't.
crap. That would be so mean and cruel.
It's time, Hester. It's time.
Yep.
Do it.
I don't care what you think, Charlotte. You're still my friend.
Alright. Noted.
Do you want some? I won't be greedy. I'll share.
No, I'll pass.
Of the cooked girl?
I mean, if it looks like you're thoroughly enjoying it, I might, like, get a little jealous and try, but, I don't know.
Oh my god.
It makes you feel a lot better.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear any of this as the GM.
This is just girl talk, okay? Don't think about it.
Yeah, it's just locker room talk for girls. Don't
I'm
worry
going
about
to
it.
pretend I didn't hear any of this as the GM. So eventually, rain starts falling, and the winds start blowing a bit, and the dwarves pull down the sails
retreat
and
into
the
our-
riggings.
And I pull Charlotte in there with me.
Okay.
And Mogrim gets the message to keep the engines running through the storm. And these guys go inside as well. These guys make sure the ship is running smoothly and stuff. It starts to become a little bit more rocky as the night progresses onward.
Oh, it's the worst. I don't like this.
Yeah, this isn't fun for Hester. Storms are one thing, but storms on a boat is completely new to her.
Is the storm gonna be our cliffhanger?
So, it's now maybe 11 or 12 o'clock at night. You can put your tokens where you want them to be.
Where I want them
Still
to be,
passed
or
out?
where my character would be?
Where your character would
I want
be.
to be on
Okay,
land.
dang it.
On the other continent.
11 o'clock at night. Rodney's canvassing the ship right now for just foreign objects.
Foreign objects, okay. The animals seem restless. And anybody who's in a bed can go ahead and give me a reflex save,
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
as suddenly you feel a lurch pulling the ship towards the port side.
Ooh, that's actually a 27. I didn't
Oops, I
update my
double-clicked.
macro since leveling up. Oops. Oh no, I didn't update my macro since getting that dex built. That's what it is.
Right.
So that's a 27. It mattered.
So Hester and Isaiah fall out of their beds and are woken up violently as this lurch knocks them out of their beds, and they're all confuddled, and they take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And everybody who was asleep can wake up now, as somehow the boat feels like it's come to an uneasy halt.
Yikes. Why is this boat stopped? Do they do that?
And it no
Hester
longer
prays not.
seems to be rocking.
Are we there already? I mean, he said it was fast, but he didn't say it was this fast. Charlotte will get
A
up.
couple moments later, you hear some shattering of glass coming from this direction, Charlotte and Hester.
Oh, so at least it's not my room.
Hester reaches for her things, I guess, which is mainly her lizard and the guitar case.
You want to go investigate it?
And I guess Charlotte, she holds on to Charlotte since she looks like she has her bearing. She expresses to her that she doesn't know what's going on and she's kind of scared.
Should we leave the room or wait for the captain?
I don't know.
Did they give us a manual before we got on this boat?
A couple moments later, everybody hears Frugar yelling, "We're being boarded, and there's some sort of monster in the water."
God damn it.
Boarded and a
So I'm
monster.
telling you, never get on a fucking boat. It's never a good idea. But Isaiah has never played Pathfinder before, so he didn't know any better. Is that our cliffhanger? Is us being boarded?
Well, I would have preferred to show you what was happening up above deck, but since nobody has gone to check, I guess
Alright,
that might have
Charlotte.
to be your cliffhanger unless
No,
you
I'm
go and see
scared.
what's happening.
Are we gonna go help the dwarf?
We're just
They say
ladies.
something terrible is attacking us.
Maybe we should go
I
check on
pull
that
out
little girl, though.
my rifle and I arm it and I say, we may be ladies, but I don't know what to say, but I ain't dying.
I'm sure we're not gonna die.
Alright, we'll go check on the girl. She grabs her rifle and she kicks down the door.
Was that necessary?
Which door are you kicking down?
Their own door, and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It has a knob.
Okay, she's gonna open the door.
Alright.
She's like, alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Then she's gonna kick down the girl's door.
That doesn't work either.
Scared the shit out
But
of
you
her.
hear a yelp coming
Yelp!
from the other side.
Oh god.
Come on, Charlotte, she needs our help.
Okay.
I yell this at the top of my lungs.
Let's open the door.
Do I open the door? Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Okay.
I bust in with my rifle.
Oh god, that girl's probably terrified
And
now.
you see this 7-year-old girl cowering in the corner of her room
Oh, jeez.
with a blanket all over her.
My only skill that I actually have points in to influence people as intimidate.
And a lightning strikes and lights up the room and makes your face looks ghastly and scary, and the girl
This is exactly how
gives out
Hester
an
wants to look.
ear-piercing scream, and she falls over and faints.
Okay. Charlotte's gonna move in and pick up the
This
girl.
actually works better for us. That way
Yes.
she won't fight.
You carry your gun. I'll grab the girl.
All right.
I'll try.
And then
Not so bad.
I'm gonna kick down this door.
Okay.
We don't care about where we heard the glass.
No.
Well, you
breaking
failed.
from.
All right, then I'm gonna open the door to the
You
outer,
open
to
the door.
the deck. What's the weather like? Is it all rainy and shit?
It's still rainy, but the
Goddamn.
boat seems oddly still.
Okay.
How many days have we been out to sea? Because we probably have that, like, rocking back and forth feeling still, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's been
What about
like
sea?
a week or
Oh, yeah, we definitely
like
have
5
that
or 6
going.
days.
Oh, yeah. We are still on this boat, so our brains think.
So it's safe to assume I would heal all that constitution damage.
Oh yeah. All of your constitution damage has been healed. It's been like a week or so since you had it. Or no, it's been more. It took you 2 weeks to get back. Yeah, you healed all of your constitution damage.
Shoot, okay. So we get the door open, though?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
open the door. You just don't break it down.
Yeah.
Hester's like, why are these doors so strong? I used to be able to do this like nothing.
I mean, it is a boat made probably of a nicer, finer wood.
Rodney, are you going and investigating, or
Since
Asaya
it's
and Lee, are you
weather,
going and
though.
investigating what's happening?
Rodney's trying to calm down the animals.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know, is Isaiah going? Does he seem worried?
Yeah, I suppose I'd probably grab my.
Okay.
I
I'll
probably
go
don't.
with you.
It only takes. How long does it take to put like meat or light armor on? It's not very long. So I'd.
I think
Put my
it's
armor on,
like
'cause-
a full round action or something.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
a
I mean,
minute.
I'd take a little bit of time to do that because I heard that we were being boarded. So.
Yeah, I know that, if we're in for a fight, I just want to stick with you, because you're the only person I know nearby who I can trust to fight with me.
So I'd do that, and then I would go.
Okay,
Okay.
I just kind of stand guard or whatever up here by the stairs or whatever, yeah, while waiting for you. And the actual stairs are here? Here?
I have no idea.
The other
I can't
direction.
tell. Oh,
You
we
go
go out and
out
around.
this door, out that door, out that door, up there.
Okay. So I'd come out here, and if we don't see anyone, I'd be like, okay, let's go up. I don't know where this falls in line with what all they were doing. But yeah, I imagine it'd take a while for
the
him to
dwarves,
get his
except
armor
for
on real fast.
Mogrim, would also follow you up.
Follow us? Why aren't they leading the way? This is their ship. I'm a customer here.
They're real groggy.
These dwarves. There's something else.
They've been
All right.
working all day.
There's something else. Alright, I don't know what's this proper cliffhanger we're getting once we get up the stairs and open this door and whatnot.
That goes to here.
Here it goes to. And when you get out, you see that there are some small fish-like but also human-like creatures that have boarded the ship. But that's not all that's happened.
Okay.
Oh goodness, come on. There's also a giant sea monster that's holding on to the ship with a couple of tentacles.
That son of a bitch.
This is why you don't get on boats, people.
Tentacles.
At least if you have any like sense of self-preservation as a Pathfinder character.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to go here ultimately.
I know. It's because I secretly wanted to get the party killed.
This is all your fault.
I'm the
These
faceless.
dwarves are engaging these two things.
Alright, cool. I think that's a decent cliffhanger. I'm gonna go to bed here real soon. But actually, it is.
Alright, Charlotte.
I'm excited to fight the death monster
Sea
here.
monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to strut our stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I prepared spells to fight a sea monster, but okay. I'll just chuck this girl at it. Maybe she's special.
I have mirror image,
Maybe.
which is pretty useful, I think.
It'll be the most useful she has been.
That's true.
But just in case, let's try to keep her safe.
Oh, that's fair. We did go get her for a reason.
I load my gun.